Dungeons and Dragons. Your children, like it or not, are attracted in their weaker years to the occult, and a game like D&D fuels their imagination and makes them feel special, while drawing them deeper and deeper into the bowels of El Diablo. This afternoon, That One D&D Livestream invites you to sit in on an actual gaming session. Observe the previously unobservable as That One D&D Livestream takes you to the inner sanctum of Dungeons and Dragons.
Galstaff, you have entered the door to the north. You now find yourself standing in a dark room alone. The pungent stench of mildew emanates from the wet dungeon wall.
Where are the Cheetos?
They're right next to you.
I cast a spell.
And where's the Mountain Dew?
It's in the fridge, duh.
I want to cast a spell.
Can I have a Mountain Dew?
Yes, just go get one.
Hey guys, I'm gonna get a soda. Anybody want one?
Oh, good, thank you.
Hey Matt, I'm not in that room, right?
What room?
I want to cast magic missiles.
That room, the room she's casting all the spells in.
She hasn't actually cast a spell
I
yet.
am, though, if you'd listen. I'm casting magic missiles.
Why are you casting magic missile? There's nothing to attack here.
I'm attacking the darkness.
Okay, you attack the darkness. There's an elf standing in front of you.
Whoa, that's me, right?
He's wearing a brown cloak. He has gray hair and blue eyes.
No. I got gray eyes. Let me see your sheet. Look, it says I got blue eyes, but I decided I want gray eyes.
Okay, fine, whatever. Okay, so this is the part where you can talk to each other if you want.
Hello.
Nice. Yeah.
I am Galstaff, sorceress of light.
Why'd you have to cast magic missile?
Okay, you guys are being attacked.
Do I see that happening?
Nope, you're outside in the tavern.
Cool. I get drunk.
There's like 7 ogres surrounding you.
Well, how can they surround us? I had Mordenkainen's Faithful Watchdog cast.
No, you didn't.
I'm getting drunk. Are there any girls?
I totally did. You asked me if I needed any equipment. I said no, but I need material components so I can cast Mordenkainen's Faithful Watchdog.
Yeah, but you never actually cast it.
Roll the dice to see if I'm getting drunk.
You are.
Nice. Are there any girls there?
Yeah.
I did though. I totally said that when you asked me.
No, you didn't. You didn't actually say you were casting the spell, so now there's ogres. Okay.
Ogres. I've got like a +9 dagger for it.
You're not in the room. You're getting drunk.
Oh yeah. If there are any girls there, I would like to do them.
There you have it. A frightening look into America's most frightening pastime. Remember that it's not your children's fault that they're being drawn into a satanic world of nightmare. It's their gym teacher's fault for making them feel outcast when they couldn't do one single pull-up. Welcome to That One D&D Livestream.
February, and that can only mean one thing: the big game! Sports ball! That one North American pastime that crosses all cultural boundaries, that embodies teamwork and the spirit of fierce competition. And you know what I'm talking about. Dungeons and Dragons!
That's right.
My name's Matt. We are That One D&D Livestream, and we're going to play the hell out of some Dungeons and Dragons tonight. So some people may be watching the Super Bowl. We're going to celebrate the Super Chips and Chili Bowl Thanksgiving-orama. So we're going to eat, we're going to drink, and of course we're going to play the hell out of some Dungeons and Dragons. So let's meet our amazing players.
Starting with me. Thank you. Hi, I'm Tracy, and I play Temperance. She's an Amazon, and she's a twin brother, too.
She's my twin brother. Wait a minute. That
Her
didn't work.
her twin brother. That's such a good
Well, the
cast,
Amazons
too.
are a little different.
really
so,
yeah.
They don't really go into gender roles much. So my name's I'm Jim. I'm going to be playing Pierce. Pierce is a
nice.
bard. And hand off to
quarterback.
And hand off to Maddie.
Oh yeah, that's me. I am Maddie, and I'm playing Julvis, the gnome rogue.
My name is Landon. I play Discal. He is a divine soul sorcerer, red-skinned tiefling.
And I'm Sean. I play Fat Gil, a lizard folk shaman. I also crochet hats for bards.
So, welcome everybody back. We took about a month off, had some stuff we wanted to do, had to take care of, but we are excited to get back together again and play some Dungeons and Dragons. So, before I recap what's happened
That doesn't have
up to this point, I want to welcome a new member of the that one D&D live stream family, and that is Dave Rogers. So Dave's going to be lending his talents to managing our audio and providing some great sound effects and music to really just take what we're doing here at the table and take it up to 11. Dave, we would have welcomed you back last session, but we kind of scared off our previous sound people after one session, so we weren't sure if you were going to come back or not.
Playing it safe.
We were waiting.
Yeah,
So
so
we
we give
you did. We welcome you to the team. So
we give everybody a mulligan at this point. So yeah, it's to be nice.
exactly. So welcome to the team. We love what you did last time. We're excited for what you're going to bring, not only to this session, but every session going forward. So I think it's going to really just make for a much more engaging experience for our viewers and listeners. So, all right. So recapping.
We got it.
Scroll down. There we go. So in our last session, the party had made their way into the final chamber of the Rajki family crypt, where they encountered a monstrous bone golem, which they destroyed with a little help from Franklin, their iron flask devil.
Won't be selling it.
They explored the sarcophagi, discovering Antonin Rajki's crumbling journal, where on the last page he had written down how he and his adventuring companions had imprisoned a devil and suffered the consequences for doing so. So the session ended as Jolvis was opening a secret door in the middle of the chamber, and Disco was receiving a sending message from Zulkor, the proctor, telling him that he had found Temperance's missing ship. So, all right, party of 5.
All right.
A hush has fallen over the crypt as the stone in the middle of the low pedestal upon which the bone golem had been standing grinds slowly open, revealing a dark cavity beneath. At the same time, Disco hears in his head the voice of Zulkor the proctor telling him that he has found Temperance's ship. What do you do?
Zolkar, I'll get right back to you, okay? Don't worry, Zol. And then I'm going to flip my way over to check out the treasure for sure. Zolkar can wait.
Who are you talking to?
You said that. You said that out loud, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
The sending spells have to be said out.
It's like
loud.
the cantrip is a whisper, but I don't know about sending.
It's funny. It says it's a whisper that nobody else can hear. Whisper.
Is it a
Someone
whisper?
Can hear you. It's like
It's a silence. It's magic. That's why it's magic.
Ooh,
It's
wow.
magic.
Ooh. So yeah,
Okay.
that's what I'll send back to Zolkar out loud,
Okay. Okay.
and then flip flop my way over.
Jolvis, what y'all see down there?
Well, first we should maybe keep an eye on this one. We found treasure. I'm just yanking your chain, Jorvis. But seriously, I would like to make a perception check. Eyes are glued on you.
I'm stealing everything.
There's nothing in here.
Matt, you always know we're just doing
Diving.
constant passive perception checks
All the time.
all the time.
Insight.
Because we trust each other.
What do I see?
Oh, what is that?
All right. So,
Do we have light torches?
yeah, what light are you using?
Did somebody cast light? Yeah. Sweet.
One thing to bring
Fire.
up too,
Low
it
Or
occurred.
no,
to
my
me,
horns are on fire. That's what it is.
Sweet.
it occurred to me at the end of the last session. You guys haven't eaten anything in a long time. Like there was no discussion during your long rest that you
I brought
eat. Did anybody
Peanut
bring
M&Ms.
rations?
and
We have
gummy
rations.
bears.
just
Oh, yeah, I got
So
Cheetos right
everybody check your you know, your
I do
supplies.
have
Take the
rations.
material you brought. If you
How
didn't,
long have we
you know,
been then out
You took a
adventuring
long
kind of thing?
rest. Plus, you had all that time ahead of it, like several hours of.
So we're at least a
Of
full day,
us.
day and a half in.
So mark off a day.
Yeah, it's a,
This
not
one
a full
has
day,
been
but
engaging
about a
in
half a day. So
Fast
if you-
eating.
So mark
It's,
down rations.
all the new dietary rage. In Dragasani, I only eat for a brief minute in the morning. And
I'm
then I don't do
dieting,
anything else.
actually. So.
Trying to lose some
Everybody
weight.
has some weight.
Trying to lose some weight.
I've been eating the dead, so I'm good.
Okay, I'll mark down.
I am
rations.
pretty hungry, so
Do you need a ration, Disco?
I would
Grave
love a
robbing
ration.
is
Thank
There
you.
you go.
really kind of it's a calorie intensive
No,
practice.
not
So
a lot of cardio.
you guys do
I
need
can't keep track
to,
of it.
need to be burning stuff. So if you guys did bring food, that's good. Otherwise,
Oh, yeah.
I have some
You're
food if
starting
someone
to
needs
feel-
I'm
food.
giving my good friend Disco.
Well, yeah, we'll share our
Nice.
food. So if nobody has rations, we have extra rations.
So just make sure you're son of a bitch.
Do you need some rations there, lizard guy?
Yeah,
Here you go.
these fingers are getting old.
only so many fingers you can
Okay.
eat.
That's right.
So, dude, make sure you
Thank you,
yeah,
kindly.
make sure you're keeping track of that.
You're
so,
welcome.
So I'm gonna mark off 2. I'm gonna give
How many did you give me?
Temperance 1.
Just one.
Just one ration. And now it's
I
time.
already
So
ate
It's
it.
a day's.
I assume I already ate
okay,
it.
Yeah.
may as well not write it down since I just ate it.
So inside this recessed chamber beneath the platform that the bone golem had been standing on, you see as the light goes in, it just glows gold back in your face. Inside this cavity, you can just see that there is just this blanket of gold coins and bars sticking out of it. You can also see that there's a folded up piece of fabric that's in there. There are 2 bottles that are laid on top of the fabric. There's a bundle of handheld crossbow bolts that are in there.
Calm,
and poking
breathe
through the gold.
It's the devil.
It looks like you recognize it as a shoulder piece for leather armor. And then there's a small
Someone's writing this down.
pouch that's sitting on top of the gold as well.
A pouch
I'm
on top
not
of the
smart,
gold.
but I am wise. I'm going to go watch the entrance. So I'm going to.
And a wooden box that's kind of laid on top of everything. The wooden box is about that long, so about 2 feet long, about half a foot wide, and maybe 4 inches deep.
All right. How do we want to do this? One by one and just check them out?
Visibly like twitching, like trying not to just.
I think we should bring stuff up, don't you think, instead of go down there?
Legs kind of tucked together. Like,
Yeah.
How deep is this?
You don't know yet.
Okay.
All you know is that it's got to be based on seeing the shoulder piece of a piece of leather armor. You would estimate that this cavity is probably at least a foot and a half deep.
I would first.
We could have Franklin
like to
do this for us.
Investigate
Just saying.
the area. See if.
Do you want to go down? Are you going to go down there? Or just look? Are you going to look, Jolvis, or are you going to go down there?
How deep is it from like where I
About a
am?
foot.
I mean, from your
it's got to be thicker than that.
So it's a fairly large stone pedestal upon which the bone golem was standing. So it's probably 8-9 feet across. The hole itself is maybe 3 feet across.
Okay.
And the treasure starts about a foot.
So let's tie you off in case something happens.
That might be a good idea.
And then, there might be a trap.
Right. I'm
So
just
we're
that was the bone golem.
to see if there is a
That
trap.
would be a really good trap.
Maybe
That's a
get
really
a
good
rapier and like
Okay.
see if anything.
Okay, so we tie her off and we'll kind of.
Investigation.
Thako, you're pretty heavy, aren't you?
Do an investigation.
Yeah, I'm pretty heavy.
So how about
Natural
Thako and I will
19.
brace
Natural
her?
19.
You
But
can move me back.
23.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
do suggest we have somebody watching. This brat.
Jolvis.
The
Brat
Amazons.
and Goldie.
Yes.
The Amazons can.
Hey, I'm
I'm sorry,
learning
people.
lessons.
Yeah.
There's
They'll
only
be
2
watching.
Amazons.
Oh,
working on myself.
R.I.P. I forgot.
We got a casualty here.
I'll
Which
get her out of there.
Lola.
Get her out.
Was this
Lola
one?
will always be
No,
with
that's
me.
Phoebe.
That's Phoebe. That's fine.
I think
That was Lola.
that's Lola.
That's
Okay.
Lola. She's
I'm so
back
glad
here.
no one saw
R.I.P.
Like, oh, poor Lola.
Did you like that?
Huh? Lola. She's awesome.
I already forgot. Okay. Jolvis, what do you see?
Lola.
Are you on fire yet? Is that a trap?
I don't know. 23 is what I rolled.
23. So you check around the edge of the depression on the stones and that. You don't find anything that would signal that there's a trap.
Okay.
It's just what
Then I'm gonna grab. You said there's like potions or just bottles.
2 flasks sitting on top that are kind of crated
Iron
in
flasks?
this big bundle of
multiple
fabric.
G's.
I'm gonna
Everybody grab their
slowly
demon.
Start grabbing everything and just setting it up out of the hole.
Everything that she puts down, I
Not
go,
the
that's
golds,
mine.
Not the
That's
golds,
fine.
but the,
That's mine.
Disco has sticky notes.
Mine.
And they all say mine. And they all say mine.
Maybe feel the armor.
Yes.
Is
Okay.
it there a person attached to it, or is it?
That's a
just,
really
like,
good question.
is
So
it-
that's a very good question. And as you're kind of starting to bring things out, Disco, you hear a response from Zulkor in your head.
For God's sake, water.
Disco, I know you're probably busy, so I'll let you do what you need to do.
Oh, that's
But you need to meet me outside the House of Omoikaine.
Oh,
Yeah.
I hope he spells that for me.
Yeah.
House of
Spell
what?
that, please.
Zolkar, I'm sorry. I know this is a waste of my response, but
That's his
how
nickname.
do I spell that?
Omoikaine. O-M-O-I.
Okay, slow down. O-M-O-I.
Hyphen glottal
Wait,
stop.
I got to erase my notes. Oh, that's hard with an ink and
We're
brush.
looking at
O-M-O.
Anyway,
Zolkar.
I-K-A-N-E.
K-A-N-E.
Omoikani.
Omoikani. House of Omoikani. I will meet you there. What time?
2
having a
hours.
seizure.
Oh,
2 hours.
Wowie.
okay.
We didn't hear that.
Right, 2 hours.
We can board
2
the
hours?
ship and we can all get out of here. And by we, I mean you, your companions,
Right.
and my...
Super secret friend.
Exactly.
Are they famous? Would I know who they are?
Maybe.
Oh. Can I get a hint? I don't see this as how they're sending. How?
2 hours.
Okay,
See you in 2
see you in
hours.
2 hours.
That
Sounds
would be
good.
too nice.
Bye.
That'd be too awesome.
Love
That'd
you.
Be too awesome. Way too serendipitous. 2 hours. I heard 2 hours. 2
Yes,
hours is probably going to be a
so-
problem.
My friend Zorka, you remember Zorka, right? You came with me. Yes. Scary
Yeah.
black dragonborn.
Yeah.
The acid kind of burning things. Yes.
Oh, I remember.
I told all of you about how I promised to take one of his. Yes, so he just wants to meet at the house of Omokanye in 2 hours.
Can you spell
Would
that?
you know?
Yes, yes. O-N-O. Yes, I know what that is.
We just call it the House of Kanye. I mean, that's
Kanye. It's a crazy place. It's a
little ostentatious, but
You know that the house of Omai Kanye is the abandoned monastery that Copper King uses as his headquarters.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Uh-oh.
oh, that's not good. Oh,
Yeah.
Is the copper king his...
well, I don't know.
That's not good.
That's really not good for my soul.
Everybody sees a
Kanye.
single drop of sweat start to roll down this.
I wonder who his
Disco,
secret
look at all
friend
this
is.
gold.
That'd be so funny if it's a copper king.
I know, it's so great.
Look at it.
We should start counting it.
All right.
No, wait, we got to go through everything.
We got 2 hours. It only takes us 15 minutes to get back to town. Mac, we can figure out how long it takes us to get to the House of Kanye.
The problem
From
is,
where you're at, it would probably take you 25 minutes to get there.
Okay.
It's just
aren't we?
down the passageway, down the path, and then through the neighborhood.
Okay.
It's the Omoi Kanye is in the same district as the temple and the entrance to.
Sweet.
But
That's
the
25
door
minutes,
to this
assuming
crypt
1,000
goes
pounds
behind
of gold
us.
that we're carrying.
So I don't know how we're getting out of here.
Oh, we'll figure that out.
I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah, that's not going to be a
We've
problem.
gotten out of worse situations before.
We have a Franklin on our side,
Is
so
the chest
That's a good
locked?
point.
yeah, we can get out.
Can I-
Pretty much out of it.
So okay, so when you
Like,
look
why don't we
at
have
Somebody
it
watch
pull
Jonas.
everything and go back in the bottom?
it's a wooden box, of a very light, kind of a pale wood. Does not appear to be locked. In fact, it's just kind of a little leather strap with this curved piece of wood kind of tucked through a little metal notch to hold it in place. And on top of it is an etched carving of what looks like a wide open expanse with tall mesas of bare stone. And in the foreground is a tree, kind of a withered tree with a little bit of leaves on it. And lying on the branch of the tree is some sort of cat-like creature, its tail just sort of dangling.
Meow. Okay.
Cheshire.
While
Is it
everyone's
Baron?
talking,
Yeah.
Dolphus is gonna just kind of look what's in it. Just gonna
So
look.
we have a look. All right, so you kind of pop the little pin out that holds it in place, lift it up, and inside it's lined with a red velvet. And sitting in the velvet is this curved piece of wood, and it's flat, and the carving on the wood looks like dragons or lizards of some sort. And then there are bands that kind of cut across it with geometric shapes, squares and swirls and things like that.
Okay, I'm gonna pick it up.
Okay.
Hey, lizard guy,
Yeah.
does this ring any bells for you? What is this?
How long is it, Matt?
It is about, well, the box is this big, so it's just about like that.
Okay.
So to
Okay,
give everybody
so
a sense of
what
what
is
it looks like.
Oh, we got pictures.
Yeah,
Pictures.
how about that?
Looks like a
boomerang.
screwed up. Looked like a screwed up stick that couldn't do anything
Screwed up stick.
possibly.
That looks like it comes back to me if I threw it.
That sticks weird.
I don't know. Hey, lizard guy, do you know what this is?
Do I recognize any of the carvings or?
Do either a religion or a history check.
Your tribe might use boomerangs too.
I'm going to do religion for sure. That would be a 7.
7. Yes. Your
Did
particular
you actually openly laugh at my roll? That's not good.
Hold on.
You've been die mocked. You've been die mocked.
Good job.
Okay, so
Pretty good. Pretty good.
I like the open laughter better.
your clan of lizard folk hasn't used anything like this. So the actual design shape in that is not familiar to you, nor are the carvings on it. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell this is. It's a curved stick, though. That much I know.
Is there a chance that I might have read about
Does it
something
look
like this?
magical?
Or
Yeah, if anybody who wants to look at it,
I mean, I want to look at
All right, I throw it over to Jovis. Give it back.
With about a 30-foot.
Oh, it's magic.
it won't go away.
It's a magic stick of returning. This is amazing.
Yeah, when he hands it back to me, I want to look at it.
Okay.
I'll take a look over Joe.
Yeah, just
while
kinda
I'm
looking
taller
to
than you, I'll just like lean over you. Like, oh, what you got?
All right, man. Any stories about this sort of weapon or thing? Or...
Do a history or arcana check.
Same with me.
Yes.
15?
Oh, 15. Natural one, 6.
Natural one.
So you know what it does,
Wait,
but
what
what
is
you
it,
know
history
isn't
or
what it does.
Or arcana.
It's a magic wand.
Oh, wow. I've heard about these.
Both are the same. That's a 19.
19.
Sweet.
You rolled
15.
15. Okay, so
That is a back scratcher. I've used one of those before. It's very nice.
How's it feel?
So you have both heard of, when you look at the design and you kind of each inspect it to see the shape of it, you have heard of a weapon like this that is used out in the very far edges of the Barrens. There's not really any stories about how it would prove to like take down like a great villain or evil of its time, but there are stories about how they were used. So this is called a boomerang.
Wow.
And the weapon is such
Boomerang.
that, it's a throwing weapon. You toss it at your target. If it what makes it so unique is if you miss your target, it will as it spins, it will curve around and come back to you.
Would I? Oh, sorry, didn't mean to cut you off.
Yes.
Since I'm from League of Roger, would I have known that just innately? Like, oh, that's a boomerang.
You might have known that, but you
okay.
rolled so poorly, it just wasn't something.
But
you
they
paid
know
any
they're
attention
from
to.
they're from the Barrens. They know that.
I hate to
Yes.
interrupt, but it would seem like the Amazons would possibly be familiar with this.
Amazons might know boomerangs, maybe.
Might
Maybe.
know it.
The Aboriginal.
Depends
You
on
roll.
with the dwarves
You roll.
who are located in the Barrens, but it's just whether or not your if it's a weapon that's used by the Amazons, then you would say yes. You know.
You roll back? Roll.
Did you roll?
It is.
No, I did not roll.
You know. Okay. Well, roll.
Well, let me roll.
Oh, roll.
What are we playing? D&D?
Use the dice mechanic. We don't use that any time.
No.
No.
She doesn't. She's never even seen
You
it.
stayed with the more traditional Amazon
Right,
weapons.
right,
And there's other like throwy
right,
stuff.
right.
Doesn't stab shit. Throw it.
This is a weapon
No
that
sense
is
to
is
me.
better designed for outside because it's not something, if you throw it down a 10-foot wide corridor, it's going to turn around and come back to you. It's basically going to hit the wall and hit the ground. So it is more of an outside weapon, but on larger interior chambers or caverns in that, it might prove quite effective.
Wow.
Cool.
Well, let's put that to the side and look at the next one, yeah?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I think so.
Boomerang.
All right.
What are the flasks?
Yeah, I want to pick up the little potions.
Oh, yeah, I want
Yeah.
Or
Let's
the
figure
potions or flasks?
Flasks. Sorry.
So you have two flasks. One
pick up
is,
What are they made out of?
One is a looks like it's carved
Right.
out of a very pale, very soft stone. So it's shaped almost like circular, the little bit of a spout at the top and stoppered with wax.
Stop it with wax.
Stop with wax.
And then the other one is glass with a silver mesh on the outside of it, and it's more flat on the bottom, and the stopper on it looks to be a piece of crystal. That's
They
been waxed in.
resemble
wow.
the one that Franklin came from.
So that was like a clay.
No, it does not look like
glass.
the iron flask that
Okay,
Franklin has.
I wanna
like 3
give it a
different
smell. I wanna give it a whiff.
demos. Okay.
The
Franklin, do
glass
you know
one.
these guys?
I wanna have the glass one. And
Okay.
you can have it.
Well, check out this other
You
stuff
said
in
you
there.
want-
I'll check out some other stuff
It's
too.
kind of like
Okay, I'm gonna see if I hear that. Are you whispering that to Disco? Are you whispering
You
that
can
to
have
Disco?
that?
Yeah.
Oh, so
I
we're
was-
just
I
checking
just
this
picked
all
up-
out.
I want to know if I hear it though, because I want to have a conversation
yes,
with it.
yes.
Okay. It's
'Cause
like,
we're all around.
say,
the same
all right.
area.
So remember we talked about group treasure.
I'm not taking it. I just want to see what it is.
Well, let's figure out.
He's trying to take it for himself. Kill him!
Disco.
Let's figure out
Franklin's
what is
rubbing
what,
off
and maybe perhaps the best person who can use it can claim it. So as a party, maybe if like let's say
Oh,
Saku
okay,
could
makes
use
sense.
it, let's not claim things
No,
that don't
that's
know what
fine.
they
We're
do.
just
I'm not
looking at
claiming. I'm just investigating.
He's just getting his hands on it first so that he can claim it because he can say, I touched it first, it was mine. I know what you're
Literally
doing.
not what I'm doing.
I know what you're
kind of
doing.
know what you're doing.
You're
too.
all
Wait,
pretty.
Which is why we're having this conversation.
You're all
Temperance.
pretty.
No, it's
You're very
but you know what? It's
You're welcome.
different than how we've done it. So I'm just kind of throwing that out there.
Oh, that's fine.
Everybody just calm the hell down.
Because you don't have any way of
Can't we all just get
identifying these items.
I don't. I wish I did.
What do I smell?
I still don't know how I can do
So
this.
which one did you open?
If I which
Last
school?
one?
How do you even do that? That is so cool. You don't even say anything. You just do it.
Do it. It's really weird.
I like it.
My
So-
shoulder.
You pop that one, and it has an aroma that's very similar to honestly what you've been smelling in this room. Very much like a charnel smell of bone and sinew. It's like you came across a body was on the side of the road, but not like rotty kind of flesh smell. It's like after.
Can I investigate it further? I mean, would I know what it is? Would I have any idea? Or what's liquid like?
And you can do
Is there a little tag that says, this is a potion of blah, blah,
Yes. That's
So-
That'd be really helpful.
with you. Once you get to that point with things, if you want to know more about it, you've got to have like either roll really well on an Arcana check, or
Can
you
I
need to
attempt
use detect.
Doris, if you'd like, I can maybe take a look at that.
I was gonna say, Disco probably has the best Arcana history. So
sure.
With my natural one, I sure don't. Let's see. This is clearly. Ooh! 22.
22.
Obviously, Dorvis, if you know anything about magic, you would
Which
know.
I don't,
So
as you know.
you would know. The
sorry, Matt. Go ahead.
is it my turn yet? Sure. The best you can that you can estimate as you take the aroma and you see the viscosity is it's likely either a potion that would allow you to control undead, or it would protect you from undead who might seek to do you harm. But you don't know which.
And either way, I'm dead
so-
coming at you. Still gonna take it. no
If
matter
you
what.
want to become like a king of an undead army, this is what I would drink.
Oh,
Or it
Great.
does another one of two things, which makes you like it's harder for undead to kill you, or you could like tell undead what to do. It's pretty cool.
what about the other one?
So you pull the stopper on the other one. Okay, so you pull the stopper on the
It's
other
my
one.
ow!
He gets him in your eye.
It splashes.
His eye goes in. I lost his eye.
Franklin's twin brother emerges. Hey man,
The silver that is in the mesh that holds it, that's kind of wrapped around it, as you pull the stopper, it forms into the shape of a dozen sword blades that kind of all kind of arced out from the bottom where it would sit flat. And when you kind of look at the stopper and kind of work things out, what you got in there's more of an oil. It's very oily. It's not like a liquidy, like a
Meta.
like something.
I know exactly what that is. Disco. Is this out of line? It's got swords, so maybe you would like this.
What does it do? Do you know what it does?
Well, it's just got swords on it, so.
That's fair.
Yeah, you're not
certain what it would
So do you rub it on your body or do you rub it on?
I think we shouldn't start rubbing.
I can sword. No, this is. Well, we'll put it in the pile and we'll keep discussing. So we've got some things that will make you a lich, some things that will do something with swords.
These are very powerful potions.
Oh, wow, yes.
Hey,
Then we got
hey,
a
all y'all, is this the
boomerang.
right place to be doing this, or should we just collect this stuff and do it in a, I don't know, in a different place?
I mean,
you know what?
just wondering.
I think the potions is actually a really good call because if we
Okay.
could use one of them, if we get into trouble, that's nice to know. But the rest of the stuff, maybe we should just.
I just
chip
want
away,
to
pile it in.
know what it looks like because I kind of missed that list.
wait, was the armor connected to anyone?
No, it was not
Yeah,
wrapped
it was-
around the body, but it
Okay.
is difficult to pull it out because of all of the coins that have sort of.
Sure.
Let's just spend how much?
Smashed
We'll do a
into
quick
place.
one last little inventory real fast. And so we
I-
gotta figure out.
I think we should pull that armor out too. I think that armor's very interesting.
So because there was the two potions, there was the box things, there was the armor. Was there anything else?
I mean, gold.
Right, it's the gold.
There was a folded up
That's right.
big
Fabric.
pile of fabric underneath.
Oh, we gotta check that out.
I'll check that out. Can I check that out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we need to put it to party vote? Is that how it?
No, you can do it.
All in favor of letting Disco check this out? Say aye. Aye.
Just do
Unless you're
I'm
going to
just
claim
watching.
it and say I have dibs, and no.
Just
Yeah.
take it.
The ayes have it. I'm going to check it out. Okay.
You pull it out, and as it unfolds, it reveals a golden chain that is attached to 2 points on it. This is a very simple but quite well made cape.
Whoa.
So it's a black material on the outside.
You want to throw it on.
I've never felt so fancy.
Yeah, it's the one side of it. Clearly the outer side shimmers under the light of the torches and that you have.
The outer side
and
shimmers.
the inside is very kind of a dull.
Huh?
Oh yeah, that's a cloak of choking. Oh wait, never mind.
So,
love this and I want to keep it.
does it shimmer like a satin, or does it shimmer like some sort of effect? Can we tell the difference?
It shimmers because of the material.
Okay.
So,
Well, I'll put
and
it in
then,
file.
It's very nice.
The shoulders and going around the cowl of the neck is a short fur that is white with black spots in it.
Ooh. This is
Interesting.
very nice.
Well,
Alright.
I would suggest, I mean, I know it's going to be contrary to what I just said, but I would suggest you just wear it because, if it protects you or something, then somebody should have it on instead of in a box.
I mean, if
I don't
I'm-
think it'll fit me, so one of you guys do.
It'd be like a processional train on you.
I don't know.
I think.
Maybe it'll shoot you fit.
I'll throw it on. Just as like a place.
Just throw it on.
I guess tie it around me like
Oh, it's a chain, right?
It is it's a simple
Like a
gold
toga.
chain. On one side, it's attached to the material. On the other side, there's a little. The end of the chain has a loop into it, and it hooks over this ivory pin that sticks out.
You will all refer to me from this point forward as Sir Lord Disco.
Okay, just
Fancy
You
pants.
are my subjects.
I don't think that's right, but okay.
It might be a
Respect
I'm fine
the
with
cape.
that.
it might be a cloak of protection. Everybody try and hit Disco.
Okay, whoa. Hold on.
I'll try to hit this.
Hold on. This is already revolting. I've done nothing wrong. I've been a kind, just leader. All right.
I want to try
I'll
to
wear it,
punch
but
you, though.
let's keep looking at what else.
It does
we
look
got.
nice. I'm not going to lie.
So when you put it on, you tie it up, and it settles in, and you kind of look around.
At your disciples.
Julvis is like,
You get a sense that you are
The ruler of everyone.
more capable of things than you give yourself credit for. So you immediately start thinking, yeah, there's probably some things I can do better
Cape of false
than I'm doing
bravado.
right now.
Or maybe just bravado.
I'm awesome.
It's a cape of awesomeness. That's fantastic.
He didn't need it.
Take
no,
it
he did not.
off. I don't like that. I'm going to take that off.
Why are you taking it off?
You don't know what I feel.
It's obvious.
You don't know what I feel.
That is true, but why are you taking it off?
I just don't know. I didn't feel like wearing it. I don't feel like it fits my style.
All right,
I'm wearing this purple and golden shimmery
all right,
robe. I just feel like it doesn't.
all right. I'm gonna put it on. I'll put it on.
Yeah, so, well, you would look so good in this. Place. This is
Put it
all
on.
you.
Do you put it on? Okay. After a
Look great.
couple of
Look
minutes,
great.
you begin to feel as if, the things that you aspire to do, you actually are better at doing them than you've given yourself credit for. That
It's like a
that-
cloak of drunk. That's what it is.
Beer goggle cloak.
Yes.
It's a cloak of drunk.
Damn,
I
they're
love
hot.
it.
Like, I want this cloak.
It's almost like this self-awareness that you never had, that you didn't have before. It was like, you know what? I think I can probably, I'm pretty certain I can do better at the things that I do going forward than I did in the past. Wait till people see what I do.
And based upon Disco kind of having that moment, taking it off, and this new realization coming over me, do I have enough cognizance to tie it to the cloak like a magical effect?
Do an arcana check.
Okay.
No, do a perception check. Sorry, perception.
14.
No.
DC was 15, so sorry.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Okay. Okay.
Whatever you need from me.
So
I'll just keep it on.
at this point, when you're thinking, you're thinking like, you feel the need to tell Disco that it was pretty stupid of him not to keep the coat. cape.
Okay. So this goes completely contrary to my personality. So, can I take the cape off?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you still say it.
Disco,
What's up, yes? My best
So-
friend for so long that I cherish everything you've ever said to me. And take it to heart.
so stupid to take off that cape.
Oh.
And I take it off. I'm sorry. That was weird.
Fine.
That was weird.
That was weird.
It's fine.
Okay, I give it to Jolvis.
Okay.
This
Hey,
could
I
go
don't
sideways
mean
a
to
dozen
interject.
ways.
But can we get the hell out of here?
Hold on.
Please.
I'm with you.
Temperance, are you with me?
No, hold on.
Way
This is
too much
this is kind of
time.
important.
I know, but in character. Let's get the fucking hell out of here. What are you
I'm
guys
with
trading
you.
cloaks for?
This is
Not
ridiculous.
all of us have fancy danglies already, okay? Some of us are
Gather
looking for
and
danglies.
let's go. Gather.
Now
and
that's
let's
true.
go.
Joel puts the cape on, set symbols in,
I retract.
and as you watch, the cape adjusts.
Oh, it's magical.
This fits me really well.
Yes, it does.
It
fits
looked longer
perfect.
before.
And
Always throw
you feel that going forward, that you will be much better at achieving the things that you need to do and aspire to do than had you not had the cape.
I feel pretty good, you guys.
You feel different than when you had the cape off, right?
I mean, I think it just looks really good on me.
It looks really good. Yeah. Look great. Very noble.
So were I to name it based upon the three of us trying this cape on, and based upon what I said, and I'm so sorry, I don't know why I said that. It was not in my mind at all.
I mean, but you're right.
Move
Look
past
at
it. What are you
how
talking
dapper
about?
it is.
Then I think it's a cape of arrogance. I'm just going to name it a cape of arrogance.
It's perfect for Jorvis.
What's arrogance?
It's a cape of being too sure of yourself and being kind of thinking everybody else is beneath
Cape
you.
of being a dick.
It's a dick cape. Ooh,
Got
yeah, you got where I was going. Okay.
All that's
So I think it's
the
dangerous.
armor and the gold, right?
So all you have left is the
Joel
armor,
should have it.
the gold, and there is a pouch.
Oh, that's right. The pouch. Okay,
We'll
Joel
just,
will
let's just
snatch
go.
that
Let's just
pouch
look
up.
through this. Yeah,
Okay.
let's see what it is. What is
So it's a green leather pouch. You pick it up and you immediately feel
Okay.
the contents of it shifting around. It's got a little bit of weight to it.
Okay.
The pouch is a dark green that has been embossed in the shape of different kinds of leaves and branches, and there's acorns on it, and that pattern just works its way all around the material.
You
And it seems to be held together with a thread that is, you look at it, and almost looks like it's a very thin, like maybe a vine that has tied it all together.
Open it up. What's inside?
All right.
I just want to know all this
I'll
stuff.
open it up.
There are 9 different gemstones in there.
Ooh.
Nice.
Guys,
Count
gemstones.
the gemstones.
Inside.
count the gemstones.
Inside gem.
There
I'm just-
are the
no, I'm
square
gonna
root
look at
of 9
Temperance.
gemstones in
I'm
here.
gonna look at Temperance as she says that, and I'm just gonna empty the contents in my hand and hand it over to her.
Thank you, Jolvis.
You're welcome.
May I have the backpack?
All right.
And the
There's an
cape.
extra one hidden.
And the
there.
Yeah, right. I was just thinking that.
I was thinking about doing that.
9.
I know this party treasure thing is gonna be hard, but everyone's doing a great job.
told you I
Everyone's doing a great job.
Just on the last gem in there and dump.
No, I was gonna try that, but I knew she would call me out, so I didn't.
Let's check out this armor, and then we got.
Let's check the armor, and then and then I have an idea. Yes, check the armor, and then I get an interesting idea.
So it takes a little bit of effort to pull this armor out. It's not just a chest plate. There are also arm pieces and leg pieces. It's a full set of leather. I mean, you're just handfuls of gold to get it out. This armor is a very lightweight. It's an old design. The leather is a very soft, kind of a yellow brown color. And as it hits the light, you get these golden hues that just reflect off
Interesting. I'm gonna assume the armor is special, might be magical, like the cape. So
Probably.
do you wear armor? Oh, cool.
So when it hits the light, it goes from that color to more of a gold.
Who wears leather armor?
I think I do.
Armor.
I
Right.
Sorry.
Who needs that? still tending my wounds.
I'm seriously wounded, by the way. Still,
I don't wear armor.
you know where I'm at?
It doesn't look good on me. It makes me
Little
look
pink
bad.
creatures in your armor.
Do you mind if I try it on?
Natural armor.
I'm gonna try it on.
It'll take you a little bit of time to
Okay.
put it on.
I'm gonna put it on. See what happens. Magical effects.
Get the cloak away from him.
So you take off all of your gear, get down, start putting the armor on, and as you fit it in, it fits you perfectly. It's very lightweight, and but aside from that, just giving you the sense that it would offer you a degree of protection. Not really kind of sensing anything more than that.
Okay. Well,
You don't feel like a dick, do you?
not anymore.
Are you sure? 'Cause you
Interpret
look
that
like
as you
one.
will.
You're not going to say something really rude to me for no reason again?
I'm sure I
Well, I
can.
just don't know if I believe you or whatever.
I mean, the one thing you
I will-
notice is this
I will earn your trust back.
extremely soft. It's all. I mean, you kind of wonder, like, would it actually provide protection because it feels so soft?
Yeah.
I mean, you stick your finger in, and it's very pliable. Most leather armor is very firm. It's meant to turn a blade.
So can
I'm
I
gonna
wear
take
it?
my short sword and just literally just kind of touch it with the tip of the blade and see if anything happens.
Well, what are you doing,
Let's see if
Temperance?
this. It's kind of.
You
I'm
stab
not.
me.
You obviously
You're an
know
expert.
I'm not going to hurt you.
She's an expert.
So I'm just going to kind of.
Okay.
Does anything happen?
Slow
You get
motion.
shot across the room with hellfire.
You die instantly.
The blade hits the armor. The armor does its job. You don't feel the blade coming through, and just kind of presses you. You're like, okay,
It's a normal set of armor.
Works like
Well,
armor.
it does what a normal set of armor.
But you know what's neat about it is it actually, like, I could put it under my clothes.
It's
But you
not
do
that-
need
it is a very-
something.
It is a thin armor, yeah.
You do need
put
something.
like a tunic over the top of it that people might not notice.
All right.
Have it. But I mean, there are arm pieces and leg pieces, so you kind of have to figure that out. You have to wear a long sleeve shirt.
Okay.
I'd have to suggest something's better than nothing. So
I like it. All right.
Cool.
Wiser words were never spoken.
Looks great on you, Pierce.
Thank you very much. I like the cloak.
Thank you.
So, yes, you said you had an idea about how to get all this gold out of here.
I do.
Because there's a lot.
We have to get the door open as well. So we were thinking maybe calling Franklin for a bit of a chore. Why don't we just have him take all the gold and do something magical and take it into his bottle?
I bet if we keep looking, there's going to be a bag that you're going to be able to find, and it's going to just hold everything in it, and you're not going to realize, and it's just going to be like this.
Oh, for sure. I bet.
Why would a treasure trove not have
Right.
Well,
that?
so the one thing you know about Franklin, he just has the big claws. He doesn't have hands.
He's going to be like picking up all the gold pieces one at a time.
Oh no, we can put them maybe in something. He can just take them into his bottle. So if he can carry stuff.
That's a brilliant idea.
Well, I said I had an idea. Thank you for calling it.
I mean,
brilliant.
I can ask him. I just don't know if he'll be
Well, I will say it's an idea.
Yeah. Do we have any
Oh,
bags?
I can't open it.
You can open what?
We used Franklin. I called Franklin not too long ago to fight this big bones thing, and I have to wait at least an hour before I can open it again.
Oh.
Now
It's
that's
only been
actually
about half an hour.
that's actually
Kind of
not
filtering
true.
Through the treasure.
Somebody else could
I
open it.
opened it and called Franklin.
Oh, you did open
And then
it.
I gave the bottle
Oh,
back
great.
to you.
So you could open it now. Or do you have to wait an
I
hour no
think
matter
we
what?
might be okay.
I'm so confused on the flask rules.
We really don't know how that
You're having
works.
a hard time figuring out how this.
I
don't
think
know if we
Franklin's
should risk
trying
it.
to screw us.
Well,
What if he steals
None
all
of you
the
have enough.
What happens if you don't?
experience with this kind of a relic to be able to say this is the standard by which it operates. So you're kind of going off of your experience up to this point.
well, what's the worst that could happen? If you open it, he doesn't lose control.
kills us
He'd kill everybody.
Well, no, if you open it too soon, does he come out and say, you don't have permission and kills us all? Or what happens? Or he
This
just,
is really
Maybe.
bad.
I would think that'd
Maybe
be
he
bad.
does
I'll find
just that.
Are you willing
Hey,
to
Franklin.
recognize it? Oh my god, you can open it?
I thought you had it.
I have it.
You gave it back.
A while ago.
No, I gave it to him.
He opened it.
I'm the one that opened it in the last battle,
I
and
thought
then
you
afterwards.
gave it to.
He stole it from me.
Oh, that's possible. That
I thought
Mostly I
the
gave it
last
to
person
you.
who had it was Jolvis. Is my understanding because you had it.
If you're on
you
Twitch
didn't
and
like
you
it,
know the
you
answer
gave
to
it
this
to
question,
Jolvis.
you can
But
put in
if
the
you have
comments.
it, that's fine.
Pretty sure
Yeah.
give it back
Let us
to me.
I don't think
Okay.
I had it.
Okay, no, that's good. I just
Yeah,
my recollection. was-
Yeah,
Pops that
I
open.
know I don't.
Hello in there.
Yeah, because I
Franklin.
in our long rest.
So this black just explodes out of it and surrounds you. This inky, almost like a liquid, and then expands and then coalesces into this red and blue huge demonic figure.
And everybody roll their characters.
Hi, Franklin. Hello.
Are you still on our side?
I kind of figured you guys would want me sooner. I'm good. How are you?
So good.
He puts his hand on Batgill's shoulder. Puts a claw up there. Says,
Huge claw.
"Things are good. Things good with you."
They were better. Fran.
Licks his claw.
He looks around.
Tastes like chicken.
You tell.
I taste like chicken.
You get the impression that he immediately surmises everything that you've been doing for the last half hour.
Okay.
You know, you got this hole where the treasure is. There's gold scattered all about. Your
Armor. Yeah.
He just gets a sense of what you guys have been doing.
You thought we weren't gonna make it, didn't you?
I figured somebody else would eventually be opening.
Yeah.
It's a nice way to say that. That's a nice way to say that.
So, Franklin, question. We were just thinking, there's so much gold here, we can't carry it. Is there any ways that you could help us with that?
Like, put it in something, take it with you in the bottle, or some sort of storage magic.
You know, you can use me to kill shit. You can use me to find shit. He says, I can even tell you what shit you found here, but
Oh, that's so convenient.
but if I put it in the bottle with me, it's gonna go away. So
That's not good.
It's good to know.
Well, how many? I mean, yeah, we would love if you could tell us what some of this stuff is.
Yeah.
What's this cloak that looks
Well, hold on now.
good
Hold on. That's you listen to me, right? Right. Yeah.
I'm just asking his opinion. It's not an order. How do I look?
You can tell him.
you look good. You look like you could.
He's a
take
devil. I
care
don't
of
know if I
some
trust
shit.
him. Wait, no, demon. I don't know if I trust him.
Arrogant son of a.
So we've got. What do we want him to check? We've got
The potions, the armor,
We've got
and
some
the cloak.
potions, pretty much everything.
Yeah. And the boomerang, I think you call it.
Yeah, that's interesting. I think we should look at this cape. I think we should look at this armor. I'd say boomerangs. The potions, maybe we could take those to an alchemist or something in the city.
How long does it take him to, if he can just identify them
Yeah,
all?
how long does that take?
Doesn't take very long at all.
No, perfect.
1 hour and
How
1
many
minute.
things can you look at for us?
You look at everything you've got.
Done deal, Franklin. Hop to it,
Me
please.
first. Me first.
What's that cloak?
What's that cloak?
So
What's
that cloak,
cloak?
it's a pretty nice cloak.
Yeah.
You're going to be able to go to any noble kind of setting. You want to meet up with the king.
Oh, whoa.
No trouble. That's going to
Nice.
unlock doors for you.
Great.
So,
Is there kind of a downside? It kind of detected sort of a downside. Like, it made me think mean thoughts about disco. I'm not sure I've ever had a mean thought about disco.
like, there's no downside. There's no downside to meeting kings. What are you talking about?
No, to the cloak. You know what I'm saying? Is there some sort of... Okay,
Yeah.
Never mind. I get it. I get it. Next item.
Okay.
So say I'm
Tilts
in.
his head to you. His eye. He just gets the most. Like his face just twists into this puppy dog face.
Hopefully I'm wise enough and smart enough to just get it. Okay, great. Next item.
So say I'm in trouble with the servant king, the Copper King. Will this help me convince him to forgive?
It might. That's how you handle yourself. It certainly can't hurt.
Sure. All right. Yeah.
What about this?
Sweet.
Let's just go down the line. Just tell us. I'm just gonna hold up items for him. What does this do? What does this do? What does this do?
So he holds up the stick. He said, "That's called the boomerang of a miss."
Have
That's
a miss. Interesting.
It's a beautiful weapon. If you know how to throw it, you hit a target, you're in great shape. But if you miss the target, it just comes right back to you. I mean, it seriously comes back to you. Like other boomerangs, they kind of come back to you, and you have to run over and pick it up and go, "Stupid boomerang, do your job." Now with this one, it comes back to you.
Comes right back to you. Wow, that is cool.
What does this do? I'm gonna hold up the armor. I'm gonna hold up this.
I get
What
the
does this do?
Hold up.
He said, "This armor, they call this the radiance of Shamash."
Wow.
You know that Shamash is the god of sunlight.
Ooh, Radiance of Shamash.
So this will give you a little bit of extra protection from anybody who's trying to hack you to pieces. No protection from me because I'm cut through even that stuff. But
Right.
Anyway.
What is that?
this extra protection only works though in sunlight. So at night, the protection goes away. If you're underground, protection goes away. But hey, if you're outside,
It's great.
Inconvenient, but really
it's
cool.
awesome.
Is it just like normal leather outside the sun, or does it provide no protection outside?
It's
the sun?
regular
It's just
leather
regular leather.
outside. It's
Okay,
just regular.
well that's great. That's fantastic. Thank you, Frank.
Yeah.
What about these?
He says, for the protection from undead and
Do it.
oil of sharpness.
Ooh,
Put that on a
interesting.
blade. You're gonna cut through some shit.
Wow. Oil of sharpness. Protection from undead.
That just seems like it could be used by anybody.
You know what? Totally that kill. Totally that kill.
Cool.
Disco, do
Oh,
you,
thanks. I love these.
Thank you. I'll trade you for some Cheetos.
Disco, do you think this cloak would benefit you more
What did
than
you just give me?
You're kind of the one that's in more trouble.
It's just not my thing. I don't know. It's not my aesthetic.
So Jovis, I mean, regardless of any sort of detectable abilities, I'm just gonna be straight with you, kind of like I always am. It really, I think there's some negative effect to it. I don't know what it was, but it just felt very strange for me to think that about Disco. I mean, I really honestly don't. So, and it only happened when the cloak was on. So do with it what you will, but I think there's a negative effect to it.
I guess we could.
I can see you, Franklin. I can totally see you.
So, Franklin, you're saying there is no negative effect here?
What's your
could go
definition
wrong?
of a negative effect?
Well, that's a good
What do you
point.
think the definition of a negative?
Look, you're gonna have that cloak on.
I don't want to get in
You're
trouble,
gonna be in-
right?
Look, nothing's gonna get you in trouble with that cloak. Look,
He
with that
sounds
cloak
pretty
on,
sure. Pierce.
The demon does absolutely.
Yeah, he does.
with that cloak on, you're better prepared to do any of the things you need to do. And you know what? This is my point. If anything bad happens, it's not your fault. It's everybody else's fault.
I like the sound of that.
Actually, I agree with Franklin. That sounds just about right to me. Logical.
I just got a shiver down my spine hearing you say that about that. That seems all out of whack.
Really?
But you look good wearing it, so maybe we'll see what happens.
Well,
Logic is logic.
so far seems fine.
Maybe
Yeah,
I give it a
that's
test
okay.
run.
Yeah, sure. So
I know
that,
you
All right.
two will keep me in line.
absolutely, we'll try.
Blaming
We'll
on
try.
you for all this
Was there
shit.
anything else we need Franklin to look at?
He
Well, we
points
could have
to
him.
the handheld crossbow bolts.
Oh, right. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. How did you? What did you? The potion of protection from undead.
What about
He said,
those?
Those bolts, they'll deal some pretty wicked radiant damage.
That's awesome. I hold up my handheld crossbow. I could shoot temperance even better.
All for that.
So those are.
I'm
kidding.
There are 5 of them. They're
Good one,
they're
Pierce.
+2 to hit.
+2 to hit.
Wow.
And then the damage they do is regular handheld crossbow damage plus 1d6 plus 4 radiant damage.
Whoa.
Whoa. It's a hand crossbow. That's what I carry.
Are they one-time things? How many are
Yeah,
there?
they're one thing.
Okay, so it's 5 of them. Sweet.
Okay.
That's
5?
fantastic. That would be very helpful for us.
So the leather
I'll try
armor
not to
will
shoot
give
any of you.
+1 to your armor class as long as you're inside.
Okay, sweet.
And then the cape gives you advantage on any skill checks that you would take to seek an audience with and gain influence from anybody who would be considered a noble.
That's cute.
That's amazing.
Alright. That's really cool.
And it's sexy.
And
That
then
is-
the boomerang. The boomerang is a boomerang. It's +2 to attacks and damage.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
called a miss.
Well, we know what
I'll
they
get
do. We could hand them out to some people. I mean, we already give out the potions. We've got the armor, we've got the cape, the cloak. So now we just need to get, and the crossbow bolts.
Crystal bolts.
So there's just a boomerang to give out, right?
Who can use it? I mean,
Temperance? Use yourself a bendis stick? That's what I'm calling it.
I am probably the strongest. Well,
Is
no,
it a-
not probably. I am the strongest.
yeah, is it like a strength weapon or is it more of a dexterity weapon?
It's more of a dexterity weapon, more of a finesse weapon.
I mean, I'm pretty dexterous.
Franklin kind of looks at the hole with the gold in it, or takes one of his claws and just forces it down through the gold, pulls out this talon that's about that long.
Wow.
Just pulls it out, and it's coated in this sticky kind of ichor. Because as he pulls it out, gold points just kind of slide off of it. He hands that to you as well.
What is this?
How'd you know that was there?
Franklin,
He's Franklin.
shouldn't have.
I'm Franklin.
Oh, thank you. That's so nice.
Now roll a poison save.
What? I'm flattered. So flattered. What is it?
What does it do?
So with this, whoever has it, you're gonna take this talon. You gotta pierce your flesh. But when you do that, for a period of time, you're gonna get. You'll be able to do additional. You'll be able to hit better with ranged weapons. So, like if you're an archer with your crossbow, whoever's got those bolts, pierce your flesh with this talon. For the next little bit, who knows, maybe 2d6 turns. I'm just throwing a term out there. That's
how I
2
use
to
my-
12,
that's how I
sort
thought
of.
this.
You get +1 on your range.
Wow.
Well, unless anybody else has a different idea. Pierce, I think this is your lucky treasure hoard.
Well, I would like to share more than just everything goes to Pierce, but does it have to do with just weapons, or can it have to do with your fire bolts as well?
Can it do with the
Can you do it with like
It's a ranged
javelin?
If it's a ranged attack,
that's a ranged attack?
or
it's gonna do
longbow?
+1.
They have they roll it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
your,
Pass it amongst
It
ourselves.
works for ranged
We can
spell
try it.
attacks.
Yeah, I mean,
that's a ranged attack.
yeah,
Well, if it's a ranged spell attack that requires you to roll to hit, right?
yeah.
So if it's a ranged attack that has no roll to hit, then it wouldn't apply.
Hold on, is this?
I like it.
And I guess
That's fair.
if nobody else wants it, that boomerang's kind of. I heard you guys discussing that's from Rubika Raja, no? Or I mean, it's from the Barons. Because I'm.
Hi, come on in.
Oh hi. Ooh.
The Vikings are back to you.
Sweet. Vikings are up by 10.
I love all that.
Thank you. You said that this is from the Barons. That's what you? Because I'm kind of where I'm from, so it might be kind of cool to try using something that's a little bit from where I came from. Might be a little reminder of home. Actually,
So you know that this particular weapon for the Barons itself is something that you tend to see from the far fringe of the Barons.
Mhm.
Not that many people in the Barons use the weapon.
mm.
You know, like with when you go to visit your grandma,
Oh, yes.
nobody there uses the weapon.
Okay.
But
Well, I just don't really have
any.
anything. I don't really have anything. So unless
Is that
anybody
helpful?
wants it, I wouldn't mind taking
No,
it.
I think it'd be
And
very
I like
helpful.
the designs on it. It looks really cool.
Well, like I mean, you tend to use those too, so I think that'd be very helpful. Don't you think?
I would love it. All right. Well, I haven't heard anybody say no, so I'm going to take that boomerang. Okay.
Go for it. Disdain.
Is
So
this
is
for
he-
which one's?
Is Franklin casting
Is that for you, man?
Identify? Is that what he's doing? Like,
Is that for
are we
Matt?
able
You
to like
need detect magic.
Oh, not
Matt, I think it's yours.
I'll take that too. Okay.
Yeah. And then
All
right, so we're gonna still-
not get this. That was
Here.
supposed to get this.
Jim,
That's a
share
vodka.
this with me.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
we're
Vodka
good.
pop, vodka
No,
pomegranate.
here, I'll take that.
It's nice and strong.
All right.
DnD
So we'll just out of character. We'll still need to take these to someone who could like I would need to take them to Professor Bouche-de-Beer to really get an idea of what exactly they do.
Yeah, if you truly want to drill deep.
Like if I wanted to get handed a piece of paper, I was like, here's what this does.
But like history, for example,
For example, hypothetically, I would need to take it to Professor Bouche-de-Beer or someone like that.
Yeah, I can do. Like, here's.
No, I just want to know what we need to do to like really know. Oh, okay.
Franklin has a dot matrix printer inside the bottle.
Ooh, color. That must be tough.
Shamash.
Thank you very much.
Sweet. Your resistance to attacks that do necrotic
Oh, I have to
damage.
attune to it.
Wow.
Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit.
Sure.
That's cool.
About an hour to attune to it.
Oh, that's it's almost like I designed some of these.
All right, now
I
is
know
the
the game.
whole
I recognize
fashion
the
show
game.
over? Can we get the freaking hell out of here?
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, let's take as much gold as we can. We do need to pay people back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Franklin, are there any danglies in there?
Fair question.
Thank you, sir. It's all right.
So
He
Matt,
kind of looks
All
at all of your danglies and he said, "There's no danglies in there like before." And he just kind of reaches out, flips a couple of them with his talent, and you actually feel a tiny bit of pain. When he does that, he just kind of flicks them. Nobody. There's nothing in there like that.
Seriously, spooky vibes.
All right, we'll talk about that.
Yeah, did we see this?
Yeah, you all saw that.
Hey, Franklin.
You should maybe.
Okay, so how are we going to carry this stuff?
Well,
We look
I'm
for
almost
bags.
wondering. I'm wondering, should we try Super Bowl?
The Super Bowl.
Super Bowl. We've got the Super Bowl right here.
Just
Should
the
we
bowl.
try and figure out a way out first and then think about that?
We have a way out. Franklin's going to bust down the door.
I don't think.
My guess. I mean, that's my suggestion. Might not work.
Because I almost always go along with your ideas. But that one I don't know about.
What's wrong with it? Oh, I mean, that's fine. But why won't that work?
Well, we're busting out the doors to a crypt and people might see that
Is there a key
with a demon.
to the door?
No offense, Frank.
Well, you're not in there, so you don't.
How popular?
Well, I mean, can he just like?
It's like,
I mean, he's not
Wait,
going
wait,
to.
wait,
Can
sure,
he just
I-
lift it
I want
up?
to make sure I understand what
Well,
you're saying.
that's just different
You're
from
saying-
breaking out.
You rifled through these sarcophagi, and now you're worried about knocking the door down. Bust the fucking door down. What are you?
Or maybe you could just like
He does have a
lift it or do something so we can reshut it. I mean, we don't want to be rude.
I'll do my best.
You want it to look like no one ever came in here.
That's
After.
That's what I'm.
We'd like
We're
that.
gone.
That's a great way to put it. Great way to put
You
it.
want to stay in here? I don't care. I mean, I'll just wait for the next person to come along. But if you really want to fulfill your destiny and get the most out of my help, you need to get out of here.
Oh, for sure. Totally agree.
So carefully bust down the door.
Franklin, rather than busting down doors, run down hallways, causing me severe pain to my side, can you just get us somewhere magically? Teleportatus type of thing? Rather than...
Sorry, it took me a long time to get the pronunciation in class. It's teleportation. So that's how I've been.
Well, that's how we pronounce it in Belgium. But I'm not sure.
Can you, get us somewhere magically?
No.
Thought I'd
I
ask.
can tell you why, though. But you might not care.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Well, all right. We've got an hour. Well, probably like another. How much time do we have with him before it's been an hour?
It's only been maybe 20 minutes.
Oh, okay. He works for
So let's get him to get us. Well, we got to get some of this gold. Though. We got to pay your
So
people
just
back.
take pack up as much gold as we can.
Okay, as they're packing up gold, I do want to talk to Franklin and say, Franklin, what happened with my danglies? You touched my danglies, I got some pain. It hurt.
He just kind of leans in and says, you know,
Timorous, maybe you're.
when you open up the bottle,
Phoebe
fucking
and-
tell you. Till you open up the
Phoebe,
bottle,
Could help us
you
too.
can eat my ass. We're still friends, though.
I just heard "eat my ass" and I thought
You heard
You're
correctly.
so hot.
they're bonding on a different level. So I'm gonna go over here and do.
I'm sexually confused and you're hot.
I'm not sexually confused.
Hey, lizard
You're
man.
also hot.
You don't know what's going on there.
Are you listening to me?
I just heard one thing.
An intense wave of energy towards you that is just not hatred, but it's just dark malevolence. It's just all. I mean, you feel it almost like on your skin. Like he just, it looks towards anybody who doesn't actually control the flask with absolute, like they don't
Yeah,
matter.
yeah,
They just
yeah.
don't matter.
You're a bug.
You don't
You're an
matter
ant.
at all.
So if you're not reporting to, okay.
Love you too, Franklin.
I don't have any sacks.
Oh no! I love
Does
you
anybody
a
have
lot.
anything
I
to
really
carry this
do.
stuff in?
We should
want
do
my
stuff.
soul.
Okay,
We should do stuff. Just
Phoebe
don't
and
fucking
Avita
ask me to do
are going to
things.
step up,
You got it.
and they're going to take as much gold as they possibly can.
Yeah, I mean, whatever I can fit in my.
What are you putting the gold in?
We don't know. That's what we're trying to do.
Well, how about
Everybody
this?
check
Here's-
your-
How
check
about we
your
just go
gear.
person by person and say what we have that we can carry gold in? He can tell us how much.
Well, if we have carrying capacity, Matt, is that an easier way to do it? If we have carrying capacity, what we're carrying, can we kind of just mesh it out?
As long as but you still need to have a means of carrying. So
Right.
if there's no sacks, if you're not going to dump out your backpack, then you can't carry anything, right? It's handfuls, and then you're.
About pockets.
Well, I need to know what you guys have got to
I can go
carry
first.
gold in.
So
Go.
I have a satchel. This is
Okay.
where I keep right now it's the iron flask, and I've got some gemstones, potion of invisibility, a few things in there, and then I've got 2 pouches on my belt that have flasks in them, but I'll just toss those because I can just buy new ones.
Okay.
So I've got 2 little pouches on the side, and I've got a satchel, like a big messenger bag.
Can I go next? How much do we need? Because this is all sparkly shit that I don't care much about. How much do we need?
I need.
We need at
much
least
as
like 5,000.
possible
At least
get us-
5 to be
to get
even.
started.
Yeah.
But that's our goal, right? The goal isn't to carry the whole goddamn thing out of here, right?
No, I also think the goal is to have some spending money for the future. For like,
All right.
not a whole lot,
Just
but
wanted
a
to
little
say
bit. Yeah.
I got a backpack, and that's all I got.
Temperance? I don't know if you're okay with this, but did Lola maybe have a bag that she would bestow upon us?
We walk into the other room and
I could
empty out
turn
her
Lola
backpack.
into a bag.
Yeah,
actually.
and we'll use
That's horrifying to
Yeah.
you say.
We'll just empty
Pragmatically, I'm with you. I just can't do it.
Okay.
So now we got
out.
Lola's
So we'll
bag,
empty out her pack
and I will give her the thanks for thanks for it.
and then we'll
Okay.
cover her back up
Very respectfully.
and light her on fire.
So,
So-
Jovis has.
Wow, that was fast.
Jovis has a burglar's pack, but it does have stuff in it, so I don't want to kill that. But he does want to take off the cape and kind of, like
Takes
make
off
his
the
own
cape.
little bag out of cape. Just kind of
Was
put
that
as much
nice,
as you
fancy
can
cape?
in there,
What are you doing?
and then like tie out the four corners.
I think it's a good idea. I mean, you probably know this better than I, but I mean, magic capes are generally known to be very resistant, so that's actually not a bad plan.
It's going to get coin oil all up in the fabrics. It's going to wrinkle. That's this.
Do you need this
Dirty.
gold or not? Just
Yes,
Oh.
I'm just saying.
Hey,
we can take it somewhere.
Jovis, wasn't there a backpack on that person who was dead in the other
Oh
room?
yeah, there were like 3 adventures, dead people inside.
Yeah, let's grab those backpacks and fill them up.
Yeah, I mean if they're
You gotta
yeah,
break down
let's
the
see
door
if they're
first,
good.
right?
Not that
Yeah.
one.
Wait, I thought
The
there was
one
a
we
door
just
that shut
left.
us down.
Pretty sure there was.
Yeah, so we got to break down this door, right?
Oh, it's still closed.
Yeah, we haven't broken
believe so.
it. Yeah.
Oh,
Is that correct, Matt?
I
There's a
turned
door
around
that's
and I
blocked us
looked.
in here, right?
No, you were never blocked in.
that's
No,
what I
we
didn't
weren't
think.
from this end.
It's the very
It was
first
over on
door.
the
Just
other
the
side.
very-
The very first door.
Okay,
The first
Yeah.
chamber.
Well, as long as we can get to the dead elf
Yeah,
or
there
whatever.
were 3 dead adventures in there, weren't there? 2 at the bottom of the pit.
That
and
sounds
one
like
up
3
top.
backpacks to me.
We will go get those 3 backpacks. Okay? And fill them all the way with gold. Even in the little water bottle holders on the side.
And their fanny pack.
And the fanny pack.
And their
Let's go
Birkenstocks.
rock.
And then yeah, I'll top off my burglar's pack and then fill as much as I can in the cape. Just kind of hoist
Okay.
it on my shoulder.
And I've got carrying capacity of like 100 pounds, but I don't know if that's all just stuff. So
You don't
kind
have
of.
a backpack, Chris?
I do have a backpack.
Oh.
I'm just saying I actually have my carrying capacity versus my carrying load.
Fat Gil's having an internal conversation about wearing pants in the future. I'm just saying.
With deep pockets.
I got none on now. You may not have noticed, but you
Yeah,
should.
as long as you have something, you can carry like
Oh yeah, do I
everything.
have pockets? Can I like
So-
stuff my pockets with
Avita and Phoebe can basically carry it all.
Yeah, Avita and Phoebe, yeah, they'll just
And
start-
me as well. Like, we can carry almost 300.
We could use my
They
we
can-
could use my
yes,
cloak if you want. I mean,
Everybody's
that's a great
initiative goes
idea.
down by
Right.
10.
No, but I just mean the packs wise, they can carry the packs. They can be our.
So I'll donate my cloak
Yeah.
to this endeavor. I mean, if that helps, kind of just
Yeah,
scoop
you're
it
gonna
up
need
and
a
carry
cloak
it.
to scoop it.
Okay. Okay. So my cloak is being used.
How are we looking?
So you're about you're eyeballing what you've done, and you've got.
We'll take the most valuable things first. I think
in
the
addition to
platinum,
yeah,
gold.
you've got a little bit. You dug down into this recess, and you're thinking of probably between 4,000 and 5,000 coins. Yeah. But
What about the
still
bars?
Going on
what about the bars?
That includes the bars.
Includes the
What about
bars.
gems?
Gems are in a pouch off to the side.
Okay, so those are.
You know.
Franklin,
You have not.
I'm
You
putting
have
the
the
eye
ability
on
to.
that. Yeah, I know.
You can actually do. You've got a jeweler background. You can actually figure out the value.
I sure can.
Also, Franklin, if you wouldn't
Don't
mind,
look
I
at those.
think
Yeah.
it's getting close to time. Love and appreciate you.
Yeah, it's been hauling this out's taking a bit of time. So
Hop on in here, would you?
Doesn't he need to open the
Wait.
door for us?
Little smooch.
Should he open the door
Wow,
for us?
you're so.
leans in and smooches this. You and I are gonna do some crazy stuff together.
Hey, Disco, can I borrow that in the future?
Don't touch
I have some. Okay.
Get some conversations.
Give him a minute.
I gotta have a little conversation with Franklin.
We're gonna re-examine the
Oh.
gems,
Oh,
Jolvis and I, and just
Yeah.
see exactly what the worth
Yeah, I'd like
is.
to
If there's
identify
anything.
You grab my butt.
babies.
So,
That's why I need to borrow the bottle.
This sounds like it's going a whole different direction.
Fate.
No, I need this
Oh no,
very
keep it
clearly
running. Keep it
narrated.
running.
Okay, what are the gems?
So I need you to do an investigation check.
Sure.
Do it with advantage because of your skill.
Investigation, you said?
Yeah.
21.
Okay. So the gemstones are on there as well as the rest of the treasure item.
Azurite.
Mhm.
Azurite.
Azurite.
2 blue quartz.
Mm.
2 agate. Hematite and moss agate and tiger eye.
So that's great, but what about gold
Yeah,
value?
the agate. It was AG.
That's all she could determine.
Don't really need the names.
Okay, 1,000 gold piece.
Wow.
200 gold piece.
Sweet.
For the blue.
100.
400 gold piece each.
Two,
Is it each?
3.
Someone calculated.
For the eye.
2,000.
There's more.
2,000?
Okay, there's a lot. There's a lot.
Just do it. Yeah.
It would
Sweet.
make
There's a lot of
5,000.
I could really do the math. if you want.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, let's just do a
Then
grand
we're
total.
done.
Do a grand total.
Let's
How
go.
much gold is
Quickly do some.
You don't know yet.
maths.
Nobody's really kind of figuring out where the bottom.
Joel
of
just
it
takes
goes.
out
Give me
his
an- okay.
iPhone
Ratio
to
from
calculate.
how much we have to how much is
No,
left.
this is what
More,
it is.
have we taken more than half? Have we taken
That's the
3/4?
You're pulling gold out of this
We'd have to pull
depression
Oh.
around. You have
There's
no
so much
idea
more
how deep it
gold. We'll have to
goes.
come back.
So I have
It
a
could be an
swimming
inch.
skill.
It could be feet. of gold.
I'm doing a duck McScrooge.
Scrooge McDuck right now. That's just exactly what I thought.
Oh
So how much
shit.
gold can
Wow, 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 wow.
A backpack. I'm gonna say a backpack can carry about 100 pounds of gold,
Which would total
and it's about
about
1,000
1,000.
coins. So each pack is jammed with about 1,000 coins.
Okay.
Okay.
Coins/bars.
Yeah.
All these gems together would probably be, just off the top of my head, approximately 3,220 gold piece.
Great. That's perfect.
Wow.
That's perfect. We have enough to pay off your debt, and we have enough for spending money going forward.
Wow.
That sounds
And we
perfect.
need to get the ship free. And
Oh,
that's going to cost
what's your
unknown
math?
amounts.
32.
That's a good point, that
Was
go.
that
It's more like 6,000.
That's a good point.
And I'm dumb.
But why?
Why?
I just realized I put Franklin away before we opened the door.
Yeah, we.
I said that.
Hey, can I
but,
borrow that
yeah,
bottle?
No one would listen.
Well, somebody else can
That's
open
all
it.
good.
Sorry, Temperance, what? Were you saying something?
I can open. I will open it.
You'll open the door?
Yeah,
Oh.
you're good with your map.
Temperance.
Oh.
Can I open it? Okay.
Of course.
Thank you. I really want to open that bottle.
So we've gotten all the gold that we can possibly hold. We've got the treasure. Now I say we get the heck out of here and maybe we can come back later.
Can we close this thing? Do we know how to close? Yeah.
You're not even sure how it.
Remove the key or.
No,
We had a key.
Yeah, the key. That's right. So
So how many packs do we have? So we have
Lola.
we have Lola's
2
pack.
Amazons.
3 from the outside,
Yeah, 3
Lola,
packs.
and then the other 2.
That's-
Me,
I only have one pack.
my
how many
satchel.
packs you've got?
6 right now, plus 1 from you, so 7. Plus my
7
satchel.
packs.
Plus,
The remainder of mine.
plus temperances.
I already counted Temperance.
Okay. Plus
Oh.
half. Plus half
No,
of
how
mine.
I have
Plus
but
10
I don't
packs.
have.
We
I
have
have
10 packs.
I have
Plus my cloak.
If each one can carry 1,000
10
gold.
packs because
Yeah,
you
we can.
started with
Because we have the 3 of
You're
the
starting
dead
with
people.
5.
characters and 3 NPCs, so that's only 8.
No, no,
Plus
no.
Lola's.
Plus the 3 dead adventurers that we got packs.
There's only one. Oh yeah.
2 in the
1,
pit.
2, 2
One
in
in
the
the
pit. That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, yeah.
Great. Mine's
Plus
only.
my cloak.
To be fair, mine's only half. Full.
Yeah, mine
Because
too
I got
as well.
other
Mine's
stuff.
about
Same.
half full.
Yeah, same here.
So
So
10 packs.
but
One of them,
we've got
two
about
of them
4.
only being
3 of them
half.
half
Plus
full.
2 cloaks.
Yeah, plus the cloaks.
2 of our
I
cloaks.
The
lug
cloaks.
cloaks of gold through the city.
Cloaks are kind of hard. You're only going to get maybe like 250. of those.
Okay, that's fair.
Ugh.
That's fair.
Ugh.
Because you gotta bundle it.
What if I make someone else put it on?
Put it on a
so that it
hobo
gets
stick.
bigger
And
again?
you start at that point. You're at when you're getting down to the cloaks. You hit the bottom.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh. Let's get the heck out of here.
Okay, we tie the
10%
cloak securely.
all of a sudden sees
So-
a different light.
Really? Yeah, interesting.
You've got a. I mean, this
this
this hoard weighs a lot, right? Between the 10 packs, each pack weighs about 100 pounds.
That's good.
That's less than the
that's
guilt
good.
that
I can carry one.
I'm just like,
Oh, please.
Temperance can carry almost 3. I can carry one of them.
Well, we make our way to the front gates then. The
Joel was
front door.
temporarily carrying it.
Has it opened miraculously on its own?
you're dragging it.
Joel literally weighs like 45.
Still, this is dragging.
Joe's just like, wearing to the bottom of his boots. He's not actually going anywhere. But
Temperance, do you mind?
I'm so happy.
I'll help you, Jolvis. I gotcha.
actually, you smell
Anyone
the smoke
ever,
of the friction
look
from the boots on the
Cavern, just to see if there's any, I don't know, another cavern. Just one.
You want to get deeper?
So that's what
Not today.
she
I've
said.
been home.
Okay.
Remember that joke? We would say that all the time.
Get it.
I'll tell you later.
All right.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, what do you guys do?
We'll go to the front door.
I grabbed the,
investigate the hole more. Just want to make sure.
Well, if we get to the
Jolvis
bottom,
popped
I
in
think it'd be a natural response to kind of. You want to check it out?
Jolvis would have popped in there to scope it.
Can I help? Can I help Jolvis?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll hop on there.
Jolvis gets trapped in there.
More gold for us.
I jump in
Hey,
there.
Elvis,
I jump in
put
there
the
with
key
him.
when you're done.
Alright.
So you go down in.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at
Okay. So you drop Jolvis down into it, and Jolvis, you're like grabbing the last of the coins in that.
Uh-oh.
And you look up, look around, and you kind of like the opening's only like maybe this wide, and you're like,
way down.
It's-
Couple.
the space inside this is bigger than the opening.
Okay. So what do
Huh.
I see tucked in the corners?
You pretty much cleared it out.
So it's kind of like a magic space.
Yeah.
Or
The space.
well, it's in the ground. It could not necessarily. It could find it.
Well, I mean, is it an optical illusion though? Does it look like
Or
it's
is it
just that
another
big, and then
plane?
once you get in there, it's bigger? Is that what happens, or?
Well, you guys talk to each other.
Well, yeah, because I'm trying to help Jolvis figure it out. Yeah.
So yeah, as you're talking, you're from the view from the top is that it just kind of looks like a cylinder.
Mhm.
You see my
And
arms
Jolvis is down at the
disappear.
bottom, but yeah, you're like
Jolvis is like,
Jolvis sticks when Jolvis sticks his arms out, he gets a little smaller, and you're right. You're like, he gets a little smaller. And
Wow.
his arms just kind of
Guys, look at this.
Wow, that's really cool. Is it like try to force this?
Is she getting smaller or is she just getting further away?
you wish.
Ah, sorry.
You see,
Oh, it was him.
you see
Sorry.
Pierce, you see Disco kind of slide his hands around the edge of it, kind of, and then his fingers just sort of disappear underneath the lip of it.
All right.
Kind of lifts it up.
Are you
That's what
really
she said,
folding
that-
this?
Hey. What was the context?
Are you really folding
Let's
this?
did you
hear
say,
it. What
Jerry?
happened?
Oh. Okay, so I'll look at Jorvis. Hey, Jorvis, how long can you hold your breath?
No. Just hop.
Take a
hop.
deep breath.
No.
I'm gonna-
Oh my gosh.
Do you fold it?
Oh no.
Yeah. So for Jolvis, the world just goes dark. I mean, you have never been in any place this dark before, and you fold it, and you're looking at this. It goes from being a hole to being like this black kind of satin material.
Temperance totally called it.
Here's to roll.
Oh my god,
your
what if
new
time moves
character.
differently in there? I open it up again. Jorvis, are you dead?
Light comes back.
How many seconds was that? Alright,
That was really cool.
let's get him out of there.
Let's throw all the gold back in there.
Closed for just a second when it closed. You felt like your body just went away, and it was just
good meditative
you, right? But your body
The
gone.
essence of
There was
me.
no physical presence at all. A little terrifying, but also cool.
Guys, that was freaking awesome, but I'm scared.
You
Can
peed
let
your
me out of
pants.
here, please? Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Well, let's put all the gold in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow,
Put all
we wasted a
backpacks
lot
in.
of time.
That's fantastic.
We wasted a lot of our streamers' time
We
there.
did
Is it a compartment?
It's like a folding, like one could call it maybe a folding hole or something like that.
But can you pull it out?
called a
Portable
fold.
That's what
hole.
they're called.
How do you
Fold.
get it out?
Well, no, you picked it up, right? You folded it and picked it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, do it again.
I
Yeah.
called it.
All
I
right,
still
we're going
called
to
it.
dump all of our gold in there.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
everything
we'll
goes
empty
back.
out.
God damn it. That was,
No,
God
don't
damn it,
pour it
I
in. Just put the
wasted
backpacks in. Just put the backpacks.
Yeah.
Okay, down.
We need the bags. You never know. when you need
Everything goes
bags.
back into it.
Okay.
time. Who did we vote was the treasurer? Temperance?
Temperance is treasure.
You're estimating
There you go.
about 11,000 gold coins.
Anyone who doesn't
On
want to
top-
walk
with the
should
gems
jump
on
in.
top of it.
Okay.
When the gyms on top, and the gyms
And-
are 20,
Hold your breath.
30 to 20.
30 to 20.
You wouldn't need to hold your breath if you lost your physicality. You wouldn't need to breathe.
No, you just be holding your sanity.
Yeah, it would be a sanity check for sure.
So Temperance has a folding hole with 11,000 piece.
That's
So
fantastic.
we're going to go to the front door now for reals. Okay. For reals. Oh, and we have the key. You have the key.
Disco,
Amazing item.
That's a pretty
You are
amazing item.
clear.
Holy cow.
you are cleared of your debt.
Oh, yes. And I.
Well, we have to get out of here first.
Sort of
but yeah.
one
Right,
is dead.
One of the
Right, right,
deads. One of the deads.
I'll take care of
no
that.
idea how much you.
All right.
So
I don't
this,
even know how much.
Matt, this says
Are you gonna get Franklin out?
11,000,
I
and
got
it has the
Franklin.
gemstones as well, but is
Yeah.
it total?
The 11,000 does
the
not
amount.
include the gemstones. That's
Yeah, so
that's
that's
So
3220 on top of that.
Plus-
gold.
And then
Plus-
the capes are top of that.
Capes,
Well,
armor, everything's on top of that.
On top of
Do you
that.
guys have any idea what a Franklin is worth? Way more than this. Anyway,
That's such a good point.
hold on.
That's such a good point.
Oh yeah.
And he wouldn't care. He wouldn't care who sold them to him.
What?
Yep.
You did. You gave it to him.
You handed it over.
What are you talking about?
You had it in the bottle.
I gave him a potion.
Oh, that was a while.
Oh no, we thought you were giving him the bottle.
You gave it to Temperance. Temperance gave it to me.
I didn't know such thing. I mean, I have no
I
problem.
thought you
handing
handed
around.
it over.
I thought you
Pretty
did.
sure
Oh,
you did.
No. You were
No, no.
handing over
Because
something
you'd asked
else.
how to use it in the future. I was like, yes, of course you can. I did not give it to you at that exact
No,
moment.
you. I think you gave it to Temperance.
Are you trolling me right now? What is going on?
Who actually has
Is there hidden cameras here? What is happening?
We need a
Twitch
replay. Dave, we
commentary,
need a
if you
replay.
have seen
If anybody's
this.
watching the stream and you want to comment on who last touched Franklin's,
If we want to vote on whether
Or Franklin's anything.
Okay, so I have.
I think you thought you were handing over a flask, and we thought you were handing over Franklin. That's what happened.
That's possible.
Yeah, that's what happened. You thought you were handing over a flask. Yeah.
but you still have the flask.
Still have Franklin.
My thought is though, I mean, as we are here together as a party, is that since for some odd reason, my observations are that Franklin's giving that gal possibly some heartburn. Seeing that he didn't open the bottle, and it seems as if whoever it is that opens the bottle obviously is in control of
Yeah,
Franklin.
sure. Yeah.
And so I am thinking maybe Thakkel would be the best person to open it next time. See if we can get Franklin to soften on that gal.
And back to our prior conversation, you can open
That's
it
all I'm saying.
because the next person gets an hour. You've used your hour.
Yeah. If you want it, that's fine.
But I think that's how
Thank
it
you,
works. But again, we.
Look at me, making me sing it. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Gross. I don't know where that demon has been.
I popped the bottle,
Okay.
so to speak.
This is gonna be.
Pop the bottle,
It's not
and
good.
this inky,
No limits.
black, negative energy just pours out of it. Swirls around you for a few seconds. You feel all of your danglies just lifting and clattering, and then this black coalesces into the form of Franklin, who looks at you and says, "I didn't expect anything different."
Where were we?
Where were we?
Tell me about my danglies. These two.
So what do you want to know?
Why'd it cause me pain? What's so special about them compared to the other ones? I thought they were just danglies.
Oh, he said, "Here." Oh, well,
Sorry, this will just take a minute.
He said,
Take your time. We'll leave you alone.
he kind of takes one of his claws and lifts it up, and you see the other form that's part of him kind of raise an arm up and just flick another dangly ting, and you feel pain just emanate through you, and almost you hear almost like you hear a voice that's in your head that says no. And
What the hell is that?
Franklin says, looks at you and says, "Is it my job to tell you what all this is about?"
It ain't no job unless I guess I give it to you, and I just did. Tell me what this is all about.
He said,
Well, first there were the dinosaurs, and then
This will just take a minute
he said,
or longer.
he said, "First of all, let me just point out that of all of the group here, you're the one that is best prepared to use my skills and talents to their full capabilities.
Now, clearly.
Because you have the power of more than just you." And he says, "Every one of your danglies," and he flicks another one. He says, "Every one of your danglies holds the spirit and the soul of a prior shaman."
Oh, fucking A.
They didn't tell you that?
We're all
Don't
gonna
touch my
fuck-
shaman, bro.
Nobody told you that in shaman school?
No, but I'm.
Oh my god, that's hilarious! Again!
Franklin. All right.
No, that's tragic. Sorry. Tragic.
Yeah.
That is tragic.
We're not really overly cuddly and communicative in my village.
Yeah. I've met quite a few lizard folk in my time.
Yeah, you probably
You're
ate some
right.
too.
Yeah.
Tastes like chicken.
In more ways than one. Yeah, every one of your danglies holds the spirit of
God
a shaman.
damn it, I gave one away.
What's
Two can know me.
You gave Grandpa away?
You did. I can help you get it back.
I need to get
You and
that
me,
back.
we work together. I will help you get that back.
I might need to hold
And
on to
then
this bottle
some.
for a minute.
We'll take that fucker who took that from you and we'll rip him into shreds. You will eat
Sounds
his
about
soul
that,
and
yeah.
bring it into your body, and it will make you stronger.
Yeah, what was that? I'm sorry. Sounded all good until
I know, I
I'm
was-
eating this whole thing.
I was just saying that
But
we'll get your dangly back.
alright.
You just have to put your faith in me.
I like you, Franklin.
I'm here for you.
So we're listening to this whole conversation,
Unless somebody
right?
else opens a bottle, in which case I'm there for them.
So now I
and here's
got
the thing.
that back.
In your here's the thing. Hold on. In your head, this is not out loud. You hear Franklin say to you, he says, "You honestly can't trust anybody else in your group because the first thing they're going to want to do is they're going to take this from you. And they're going to take the iron flask from you. And when they do that, you're going to lose all of the connection that you have to me.
Yeah, that's,
Now, I'm a servant of whoever opens the bottle. I got to do what that person tells me to do. But everybody in here is going to see the power that I have for you. And they're going to want to take me from you. So I'm just letting you know that that's what's going to happen. That's the first thing they're going to want to do.
so all you guys see is
Take
me
me
going,
from
yeah, that makes sense.
He says,
Sort of.
Says, my job as a slave of this bottle is to serve the person who controls the bottle. You want to get your dangly back? I will help you get your dangly back. And then some. You tell me what it is that is your goal, your objective. And I will help you achieve that. That's what I am cursed to do.
Franklin, right now I want you. Can I communicate with
Yeah,
them
yeah,
back?
and-
Wait,
yeah,
I just want to clarify, and not in disco voice. Is he hearing that in his head while they're having that conversation out?
Oh, yeah,
loud?
yeah.
So it's like simultaneous.
Simultaneous.
Oh, because I was like, or is he just standing there silent?
No, it's simultaneous.
Some
While he's
stuff. Oh, that's
doing, while
cool.
he's
That's
throwing
cool.
all this stuff out in your head,
Oh,
you're
that's
hearing
cool.
this all their conversation.
Okay, back to him through my
Mm-hmm.
head. I'd like
feel like there's
I'd like a
bullshit
list of the
talking
names of the
about.
shaman that I'm attached to. If you could provide that for me, since in some sort of written format, you can just magically shove it back in my my pack. It's full of gold right now.
Yeah, he starts rolling off the names of.
Want to remember that?
He just starts hitting names of that are names in your tongue
Mhm.
for your people. He just starts throwing them out.
Okay. And I want you to take that door down in the nicest way possible, so that we can put it back, so that no one ever knew we were here.
All right, I can do that.
Okay, great.
But I'm serious. You got to watch these people because they may be your friends, and that's cool. But they're gonna try and take me away from you. That's the first thing they're gonna do.
We're friends.
I wouldn't call us friends, but we're gonna do some
No, you're a
incredible things together.
demon. You're a demon. We're not
I'm
friends
not,
at all.
I'm not gonna lie and say I'm your friend or anything like that.
You're not
but
gonna lie.
You are in charge, and I am your servant, and
Alright.
we will do some crazy,
Let's do what we
crazy
do.
shit together.
Let's do what I
All
said.
right, let's bust some
Okay,
fucking
we're
doors
getting
down.
out of here, folks.
All right, fantastic.
sweet.
Let's go.
That's great.
Sorry,
Who has
it took
the
a while
hole?
to get all the
You have-
instructions together.
Temperance has a portable hole, right?
Yes.
While you two were having that conversation, though, Jonas would have wanted to go to Temperance and be like, "Hey, I just hope you see that I'm working on it. I'm trying to, become a better man and maybe not be as impulsive. I know we kind of started off a little rough, but I can see my faults, and with the whole gemstones and me not stealing anything.
Kill them all?
I hope
Sorry,
you.
that
I
was
hope you
in my
see.
little dialogue.
I hope you see that I'm trying.
I do see, and I also see that there's a lot to be gained here. So I'm getting a bigger picture.
Cool.
So thank
well,
you.
I hope we're good.
Her alignment
And-
has shifted.
Temperance literally kisses Jolvis's forehead.
Jonas blushes.
And puts his backpack in front of him.
Okay, my goal is to make the entire party true neutral.
Yeah, Joel is like blush, but look right at Piers. Okay, bye.
Are you guys gonna do it right here in front of all of us? As soon as you're gonna go, do it. Really do it.
She would crush him. What do you
We have time. We have time. It's only been like 5 minutes since
Give me
you
some
opened the
credit,
bottle.
Disco.
Franklin,
I've
door.
seen what your
Franklin
hands
door.
can do. I'm well aware.
I do not want to see this. Let's open the door.
I totally want to see this. This is
Franklin is a sicko. Oh.
I kind of want to see it, but let's
You
open
open
the
this
door.
door, what?
To the door.
Sorry, what?
To the door. I think
I
that's
tell
what we're saying.
Thakil, let's go.
Let's go. The door. Franklin, the door. As nice as possible so that we can cover our tracks, make it look like no one ever came here. That's my goal.
He turns on his
Therefore,
heel,
it's your
crouches down, goes through the archway, goes through the center,
Bless you.
the center chamber into the first chamber, out through the opening in the chest of the
Nana.
Nana, the moon goddess. Goes to the far end of the chamber, looks at the door, something like that. Then turns to Jolvis. You got that key?
Yeah.
Let me have the key. And the little mage that's in his chest is like, thank you so much. Please kill me. I can't believe you haven't killed me. You guys are so horrible. You're the worst people ever. You're more evil than Jesus.
That makes me so sad.
Don't pay any
She's
attention.
cute. I like her.
He's just like, she's just doing her time. And it takes the key, and he just kind of arches his back a little bit. And she leans in. You see the left hand touching the wall and kind of fumbling around and feeling for a spot. And then the key goes, and the door. And fresh air just. You smell the salt air coming in that blows in from the sea.
Ah, fresh air.
Home.
A little drift globe just kind of dances past the
Nice there.
ceiling. And Franklin just steps back off of the ledge, just kind of drops down to the main level and just kind of.
Awesome. Key, please. Jarvis, you want to take that key?
Key is still in the lock.
We need to, we need to
Take
keep
that
it.
key.
All right.
And Franklin, thank you for your service, sir. Let's hop back in here. You and me, baby.
And as he goes in, he says, "Don't forget what I told you. They're gonna try and take me away from me. Serious."
Squirrel.
Squirrel.
Thank you.
Oh, thanks.
Kindly.
All right, let's hustle.
Okay.
We have to make it to. We have to make it to your
I
proctor.
got my message from Zolkar.
Zolkar.
It has been just about a little over an hour.
So we've got time.
Grabbing treasure and kind of doing things like that.
We can meet
Time for
Zolkar
what?
in an hour
All right.
at the house of Kanye.
Can you
Kanye.
spell that?
It's just a nickname we give it.
Kane.
Omoikane. So we've got. How long will it take to get?
About half an hour to get there.
from here?
Yep.
How far away is that?
The Oracle, you're estimating it's probably 10 minutes the other way.
Don't.
At the most. It's,
Are we still stuck on the
let's say
Oracle?
5 minutes the other way because you're on a fairly clear path.
I'm going to defer to Thakil on the Oracle thing. Do you think there's value in seeing the Oracle?
No.
I agree with Lizard Guy over here.
Well, I just defer to Lizard Guy because he's our Oracle. So
Right.
I don't know.
But I feel
Yes.
see an
Is
oracle when
who
we
brought
an
us
oracle.
together.
Right.
Right. Right.
I'm just deferring.
Personally, I don't see any value in looking at another oracle.
Did I steer us
it
wrong?
is your town. It is your land. So
It's
you-
true. He didn't steer us wrong. We did get rich.
Did we come out of here with a fuck ton of money?
He did say
Some
that that would
gems, some
happen.
potions.
Yeah.
Everybody's alive except Lola,
Franklin.
but she was very tasty. Anna Franklin.
That's it.
Well, do we need to pay off any debts?
We sure do.
Zolkar.
Mr.
That
Copper
might
King.
not just the Zolkar, but to the
Oh.
Copper King, right?
And probably Lola's parents.
So,
the same place. So
oh, so it's going to be a 2-bird-1-stone thing. Okay.
yeah. I think we go see the Copper King. And look, I got this cool little cloak that's gonna make me
Yeah.
like a saddle. a little bit,
Sweet.
you know?
That's nice.
Yeah, I'll take
Great.
credit for that too.
Dashing, in a word.
Thank you.
All right. Well, maybe they'll see us early.
Scorecard.
I'm sure Zolkar's probably waiting for us there. Maybe.
Well, being that we're going to get on presumably on a boat and leave, perhaps we could clean up and get our stuff.
Didn't we already do that?
Clean.
I already did that. Like,
Oh, we
grab
kinda-
all of our stuff before
No, you're right. We grabbed our stuff
Because
to
we
come
thought this might
here.
get us out of the city. There was a
Right.
possibility.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Us out.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. Yeah.
Let's just head to the. Let's just head there. Okay.
Let's go see the copper king.
So getting out
Do
of
we
the
know where we are?
Yeah,
Actually,
you
stepping
do.
out?
It's
It's the
not
same front entrance. That we came.
Yeah, it is not. The catacombs are not that difficult to navigate. In fact, honestly, it's just a left turn and then maybe a 5-minute walk down through it before you see the doorway that would lead you out.
Oh.
And it's open because you get just a faint sliver of light that shows that it's open.
Outline of all the
We don't run
policemen
into
that are
those
about
other
to
guys, do we?
I'll
No, they're
go
not in this.
first.
They're not in here.
I'll head through and
They were like 2 doors
push
down.
the door open.
Okay.
Okay. You push the door open. It is still night. There's starlight up above. You push it open, and the ocean. There's just a wonderful scent of the sea air that just comes and wafts over you as you pull the door open. You can make out the pathway in front of you and the cliff beyond it that would lead down to the sea. If you turn to the right, it would head you towards more of the catacomb entrances and the oracle. To the left, takes you back to the city.
Let's go back
Any
to the city.
flying monkeys?
What?
No flying monkeys.
Interesting question, but fair one.
Very good question.
It's a damn good question.
I'm more than willing to entertain a roll for that.
I'd like to.
Or monkeys of any kind, actually.
If everybody rolls a 20, yes, sir.
We perceive so hard. Comes into existence.
You literally conjure monkeys.
Starts leading us to
One of them's carrying a small
where
dog.
we're meeting the Copper King and Zolkar.
Okay. So you take a left, you walk about 5 feet, and you hear a voice that says,
We all here?
You all do. You hear it's out loud.
Oh, it's the general or whatever. Or the elves.
It's a woman's voice that says, I didn't think it would take you this long. Maybe we can have a conversation. And Disco and Pierce, you recognize, Jolvis, you recognize this as Farine.
Farine. Okay.
And you see a shadow separate from the rest of the shadow of the cliff face and step kind of forward into your light. And it is Farine. And she said, I honestly thought that at this point I was ready to pack it up. I thought you were not coming out.
Well, you know us. Always, slow and steady wins the race.
Can you remind me who Farine
Yeah, I
is?
might need a refresher too.
So Farine is, she is a half-elf that Pierce and Disco have a history with, if you will.
Like
In fact, Pierce had a very close relationship with her. It was almost something that became like a real thing.
Ooh.
So close.
Almost
With a halfling.
but
Dodged a bolt on that one.
as happens with Pierce, it just didn't work out. I mean, he thought it was a real thing, and she just needed something different. For Disco, it was more of he would throw a party, and she would be there, and it was a good.
It was a good party.
Good experience.
It's a good party. I'm going to put
You know that she's a
Friend with
warlock
benefit.
by trade.
a what?
A warlock.
Whoa!
Is it open as to who her patron is, or is it more secret thing?
She's
Would Pierce know?
Yeah, Pierce would know some things that probably most people wouldn't know, and that when she talks about in those intimate moments that you shared, she would reveal to you that her patron was this entity that, from her vision, it was like this center, this thing that was at the center of like these, like when she would try to describe it, and all you could visualize was something at the middle, and then these concentric circles that would go out. And as you got further out, it became more and more like the world.
Okay.
And everything in between was just this sort of maybe the world, but maybe not the world.
Okay.
She could never get you to kind of sense what it was, but you could kind of feel like, she was talking about like existences in between where you weren't what you thought you were,
Mhm.
but you were still there. And when she would
Mind blown.
You were thrown on about this for hours in the bedroom. Oh, it really got me out of the mood.
How would Jolvis see her? Like, would he be like, oh, this bitch again? Or would he be like,
actually, Doris nobody has bad. There's no bad connection with her.
okay.
Right?
So he's just more like, oh, this girl's
Yeah.
just fucking my friends.
That's right.
Cool. What's up? I've seen you
Yeah.
before.
You know that Pierce had a thing for her, and it looked like it could have become like the real deal,
But shit
but
happens
it
and
didn't happen, right? And so Pierce kind of has a little bit of a broken heart because of that. But
Happens.
she's never like.
Who is she? Where is she?
She's never done anything that you
Temperance
would.
stabs her.
She's never done anything that, as a trio, you would say. She's never hurt you as a group.
Like intentionally.
Well, even unintentional. There's been nothing like that. It's just like an emotional thing. But you know that, like you,
Mhm.
she's been going to school. She's been learning in her craft. She has established a network of friends. One of her associates is Reggie,
Mhm.
that bugbear that
that we met in the crypt.
that you met in the crypt. And she's you know her to be somebody who she's kind of sarcastic. She's very sardonic. She has a very kind of like a dark view of what life is all about.
Classic
but that doesn't
warlock.
make her a bad person. In fact, you enjoyed many a night of drinking with her and gaming with her and things like that. You would not describe her as a bad person at
Okay.
all.
Great.
So
Oh, yes, Farine! Hi, hello!
But it's just her voice, right? We don't actually
no, you
see her.
She pulls out.
see her
Oh, she does.
separate from the wall and kind of step
Oh.
out into a middle
Oh, okay.
a middle position, and then you see a larger shadow kind of step out behind her.
Assume that's
That
Reggie.
you
Yeah.
assume is Reggie. In fact, you can kind of smell Reggie. He kind of always smells like sweat and really bad stale beer, and that kind of drifts out to you.
Wait, Farine was not in the first.
That was her.
Same.
That was her,
Oh,
yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
Oh,
Yes, we saw you not too long ago. Of course. Yes, hi.
How long were you guys waiting?
Just thinking, well, when's the last time you saw us?
Oh.
Oh, I'm glad.
She steps
Study
into the light.
bugbear closely.
Okay. So he's still in the shadow, but she steps into the light. And you can see that she is a half elf. She's very attractive. Half elf. Very pale skin. You can see that she's got a number of piercings on either ear and a tattoo that starts at her chin and works down into her tunic. She's wearing leather. And on her hip, you can see a flask that you're pretty certain holds like bourbon in it.
Mhm.
And she steps out and she just says, "Have you been waiting here since you went into that section of the catacombs?"
Wow. You're more patient than I remember.
She said, and then she looks at you and she says, she's like, you know, a woman wants what a woman wants.
That's
You
so
learn,
true.
you
So
learn,
true.
right?
I know.
Pierce, do you have a minute?
Sure.
And so she kind of takes you off to the side. And she
Come into my office. I walk
She goes,
over.
she goes,
What's up? What's up?
to us.
Let's gossip about this for a second.
We'll gossip
takes you off
about
to the
it.
side, over towards the sea cliff, and you can hear the waves crashing on the stone below you.
Against all odds.
As you look out, you can see the lights of the towers that protect the harbor, and even beyond that, you can see lights that you can only imagine are the elven ships that are out there.
Oh.
And she says, "So you're one short. It sounds like somebody didn't make it out."
Yeah, we had one of Temperance's crew, Lola, unfortunately fell.
That's unfortunate.
Sad.
So, did you find what you were looking for?
More or less. More or less. We didn't find a way out the back, but we were looking for that. But
Well, I did with her. Ayo.
Is that a euphemism or is that really?
avoiding the last next three jokes are gone. Okay, go.
So Pierce, I'm gonna be straight up with you because you and I have a history.
I'm always straight up with you.
I'm going to kill you.
She said
I'm going to like it.
So I've got somebody who's asked me to complete a job for them.
Hmm?
Obviously, you saw it in there. We were looking for shit.
Yeah.
We haven't found it, but I have a sense that you have.
What are you looking for?
So we're looking for a piece of paper.
More
What makes
detail.
No, you're like what makes this piece of paper unique
Mm-hmm.
is there's nothing on it. It's an old piece of paper
Okay.
and it's blank. Now, my employer is willing to pay good money for that piece of paper.
Okay.
And I'm pretty confident you guys have got it because we've checked everywhere else.
What
I
if
think
not?
there's only one place left that it would
Well,
be.
I'll have to check with everybody. I mean, you know how we are. You know how Jilvis and Disco are. Maybe things have been taken, and maybe not everybody knows about it.
Yeah, but we know this.
But I'll ask. I'll ask. I mean, how much is this? How much is this paper worth to you guys?
Really is for nothing.
I'm not sure.
We'll pay $5,000 for it.
You'll pay $5,000 for it.
It's a blank piece of paper.
All right.
Pierce,
Is it?
What is it?
you and I go rolling back. I'm not going to screw you.
Anymore. I know.
Sorry.
Yeah, we've been there.
Sorry about it. I'm sorry about what happened.
No, it's fine. I understand.
Well, I hope you do understand. You know,
Hey, you know what? Not everything works out.
we live some pretty crazy lives, and I'm just not in a position where I could go from the kind of independence that I have to having the kind of connection that we want,
Yeah,
that we talked about.
I get it.
But that's all we want. It's just that piece of paper. 5,000.
Okay.
You get the gold. We get it. Paper means nothing to you. I mean,
Well, let me ask you. Let me ask you.
Does it mean anything?
Well, first, let me ask you a question.
Does she?
Is it going to hurt anybody?
You know, that's a good question. I don't think so. My employer's a pretty straight up, kind of bookwormy kind of guy. I don't think it's going to hurt anybody.
Okay. Okay. That's all I need to know. That's all I need to know. Let me stay here. Let me see what I can do. So I'll walk back to the group.
What do you have to say?
To talk about me?
That looked pretty intense, man.
One pause for just a
Ooh,
second.
is she
So you're
again?
watching Reggie.
Yeah.
He just stays on the edge of the light,
I
you
said,
know,
"Oh,
and every once in a while
she
he kind of lean in
Isn't
and
she-
realize
I
he's
walked
in the
out
light.
of the room and I was like, I
Yeah,
have
step
nothing.
back.
That's her.
You can
Yeah,
see like
that's her.
his left ear is pretty much not there. He's got like a little bit of the bottom of his ear, but the bottom of his ear sort of gone. So,
Look recent.
no,
Okay.
no, and his face is just covered with thick calluses that have been built up from you can only imagine are years and years of just fighting.
He's an attractive gentleman.
Oh, he's
Hideous.
ugly as sin.
Yeah.
So I walk back to the group and I go, okay.
Is this not the person that we just like found in the other?
She was, looking through the graves for things. And we talked about that. So here's the thing. She wants. I'm going to keep this quiet. So, I got a note.
Why are you whispering?
You have a note.
Oh, the racket.
So there was a question about whether you would see the Chapador. So you know that this group had 3 Chapador. It also had Reggie.
Check your bags,
It had
everybody.
Farine.
No kidding.
There was also a dwarf and a tabaxi. So the dwarf you can actually
Big party.
you can't see him, but you can hear him. He's not very good at hiding. You can hear the clink of metal. He's somewhere in the shadows towards.
You just hear him breathing.
Link. As far as the tabaxi, you don't know where the Chapador and the tabaxi are.
Okay.
I want to, just knowing that I was robbed by them before, I'd like to, realizing what's going on, like, oh wait, are they? And I'd like to just do a quick look around as like Chris is walking over. Or while they were having that conversation, I would have done this.
Yeah.
And by the way,
Same.
as
I
they were
want
there,
kinda,
because
hey,
I
where are
know
them
them, I
raccoons?
would have taken our little
Used to
thing
treat
that
them.
our little folded thing, and I'm setting it, like placing it in within my pants, right on the
Okay.
side of my hip, right
Okay.
inside.
Yeah, I'm looking for the shadow.
Yeah, we're all kind of like,
Looking around. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of a natural response.
You were there with me when I got robbed, right?
oh, I was there.
Yeah, it's like 2 people and there were 8.
It's 14.
Okay. So 14. So the challenge you run into is as you look for them, within
Not
the
very
radius of the light, you don't see
Yeah.
anybody, but you have this artificial light, and anything beyond it, you really can't see.
I'm
So then I
looking
can
as
ask
well.
you about
Just-
a
I just
mechanics
wanna
question.
look as well. Just-
Okay.
Yeah, she doesn't say shit.
My mechanics question is if I step out of the light circle, do I then gain the advantage of dark vision so that I can see maybe
you would be
more?
able to see like as long as you're not looking through the
Okay.
area of light to try and find something on the other side. So if you step out of the light, you can look behind you and off to these areas.
Yeah,
Yeah,
off to
you
the
can
side.
definitely see that.
Okay. So
But if
I
you're
will attempt
anything
to
that's
do
on the
that.
other side, okay.
And then it's a perception check.
Yep.
Which, thank God. That's 25.
Nice.
Okay, so Thacko kind of takes a couple of casual steps back outside the radius of the artificial light.
I kill everybody.
On the way down, you see, and as you look around, you you don't see any.
Okay.
Any.
I will stay there for a moment.
As a thief, I too would have tried to
Hurt.
see if any other thieves
Mhm.
around.
We're not very trusting.
You still are
Basically,
challenged
everybody
by the fact
disappears from the light. But
that, yeah.
17.
Do you leave the circle of light, or do you? Because if you're in the circle of light, you really can't see anything outside of it. It's just
Sure.
dark.
I
The
guess where
light
am
messes
I?
with your dark vision.
Right now.
We're all
So
standing together.
Yeah,
I would say you're on.
just step out.
So you're on a pathway
okay.
that's about maybe 15 feet wide. Cliff. You got cliff on one side that leads down to the sea. Then you've got cliff that leads up that eventually would plateau out to the district that's around the temples.
Okay.
Right.
If I
And then the pathway leads in front of you. So you're in the
Sure.
middle of the globe of light from your artificial light. So
if I had seen that Gil go backwards and look, I maybe would have gone frontwards.
okay, so going forward would take you to where Farine and Pierce are talking.
So it'll go left or
Are
right.
you
Could
guys
go left or right.
pretty like intense in conversation?
We're probably pretty close, just kind of having
So
this
I
little.
probably wouldn't have tried to like intervene, I guess.
Excuse me, just trying to see if your friends are about to rob us.
Yeah,
Excuse
maybe
me.
get close
Sorry.
enough that it's not like
Could you guys move to the left?
in their.
I mean, you won't be able to see past the light anyway.
Just crawl on Pierce's shoulder.
Yeah, at a certain
Okay.
point, when you walk up, at a certain point in the conversation that she was having with Pierce, she's like, "Hey, Jovis,
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm good. Glad
Are
you
we
made
are we
it.
are we doing good over here? Are we good?
Everything's-
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
We're
It's
chilling?
good right now. So
I'm gonna
you
kind of like.
Thanks for checking out.
Okay.
I appreciate
give
it.
me a,
Always.
investigation.
Lying bitch.
Investigation, huh?
Inside.
23.
23.
Nice.
So you can see Reggie standing about 10 feet behind her in the darkness,
Mhm.
and he's just kind of, he's doing his thing. He's just kind of waiting for any
He's
kind
doing
of
us.
I'll
bad
give him a
shit
little-
kind of thing.
He has a ballista trained on me.
But I don't see
And then
anybody
off to
else.
the left, you can see
You see a cannon.
Wurgolf, the dwarf. He's like tucked up against the wall, and his hand is on the handle of his mace. He's just kind of tucked up.
Mm.
But aside from that, you can't see the rest of the group. You can't see the
Okay.
tabaxi or the.
Before backing off, I'm gonna kind of give Reggie and the dwarf little waves, and then I'll back up.
I'm gonna move in.
So you hear Reggie go, "Hey, Jovis, good to see." Oh shit! Sorry.
I'm gonna move in.
to be quiet.
Hey, Jovis.
I'm gonna move in and just
You wanna
say,
come in?
I'm sorry. Where's the rest of your party?
I like that I made one perception check and I have derailed the entire. Sorry about that.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
I know this
Hi.
is a friend of yours, but
This is
weren't
my
there a
sister
lot more?
Temperance. We met before. She kind of backed out of the room, so maybe this is a good formal time to meet.
She's like, "Hi, Temperance," and she kind of extends her hand.
and I extend as well.
Ooh, real role playing.
You can talk now.
That's great.
Hello.
Oh, Mercy, Pierce has said so many amazing things about you.
Yes, there truly are many
the time
amazing.
we were together that he didn't talk about you.
And I'm sorry, where is the rest of your
That must have
party?
been terribly unsatisfying. What do you care about my sister?
Well, they're close. They're just taking kind of protective positions because you never know, right? We're under siege, so you just
Right.
never know.
Right.
I took your temper. It's okay. This is all normal. Don't worry. I'll be right back.
I'll stay.
Back off for a minute.
Temple's hi. You can come hang out with me if you want.
I'll walk over to.
Okay.
Yeah, Jilvis
Go.
will just mention to everyone
As you
else,
can-
hey, they are hands-on weapons. Like, we gotta be careful.
I say to Fur, I say, as you can see, everybody's very nervous. So let's you and I not escalate things because
Of course.
I don't want this to go anywhere else.
I really don't want anything bad to happen.
Well, I've never wanted anything bad to happen, but it's too late now. I mean, I don't either.
Can you imagine? what I'm saying.
Pierce says, I'm just kidding. Let me go talk to him about the paper. Let me see what I can find out.
Yeah.
Okay. So I come back to the group. I say, so here's the thing. She has a payment of 5,000 gold.
I'm in,
Which is
whatever it is.
Have you seen the
Does
gold?
she, are you offering my
Just
my
go
services?
immediately
'Cause I
drops
have
his
no
pants.
shame in that. Not ashamed.
5,000.
It's that piece of paper that looks like it has nothing on it.
Why does
Oh.
it mean worth? Why is it worth so much?
Well, it's probably worth double at least.
But why?
Got that out of one of the sarcophagi.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
under the doll.
Under the
Or it was
doll.
like
Yeah.
in the toy doll.
We have that, right?
I have
It's,
yeah.
it's
And
probably
why?
so. Here's the thing. I'll tell you why. It's probably worth way more, and it's a whole thing that we're most likely not going to do because we're going to leave town. So I say,
Euros, like
I say we take our $5,000, 5 GPs, and leave.
Or you're saying we do sell it?
Matt, while they're talking, I reach into my pouch, I rip off a piece of blank paper.
Yes,
out of a book,
that's what I was going to say.
and I say, "This is worth 5,000 gold." And I hand it to the group.
I understand why that would seem reasonable, but that is actually not going to work. That's not going to work.
That's what you just said.
It's a particular piece. I was unclear.
So, hey,
It's a particular.
Everybody's
Piece of
so
paper.
clear all the time.
how are they going to know which piece is the
You
piece?
and I need to talk later.
If
Because I
we
can
just
see where you
hand
ripped it
them-
out of the journal right there. Look,
Yes,
it's
but
all
if
frayed
we
on one side.
tear the, what if we do a little, make it look
I-
So one
still
thing
don't
that
get it.
we are as a party amongst ourselves is honest.
Well, I was going to say something
You're-
similar. I was going to say something
As a
similar.
party,
I can't.
Working on it.
Okay, listen. I can't double deal with fur. Okay, so if we're going to make the deal, we got to make the deal.
Oh, man, too good a guy.
my
It's just the
concern is
deal.
what is going to happen if we release this piece of paper.
She said no one's going to be hurt.
Can she guarantee that?
No, she can't guarantee that. But I'm guessing that.
Doesn't gold piece is a lot of money.
I don't care.
Okay,
Sorry.
I appreciate the opinion. That was a vote. That was absolutely a vote.
Truly, we need to pay off our debt. That
1,000 gold pieces is a
somehow
lot.
I
a part of
am
now.
not in support of this.
Okay, look. I'm
Why?
But
cold-blooded.
it is
Why?
the
Nap time.
majority.
I'm cold.
You're shivering. I can see that.
Why are you not in support of it?
But yeah,
Jingling sound.
you
We
and I
don't
talk
know
later.
what will
Anyway,
happen. This entire place is under siege. All these things that are happening.
Well, look. Here's
What
how.
good
So
will come?
Pierce-
of
Look.
this?
Here's how. Hold on one
Besides
second.
Our own personal gain that we actually don't need.
Here's
Have
how
you
it's-
seen the amount of.
Here's how it kind of works here, Temperance. I know this is our Dragasani, and it hasn't been that kind to you. Frankly,
Dragasani
lately it hasn't been that kind to me either. But we kind of help each other out, and we kind of trust each other to know that
But
this
do
is
we
going to be
need
okay.
it?
Well, they need it.
Are you sure?
Matt, I stepped back outside the light.
Who? I mean,
I gave him my blank sheet of paper.
Who are
I thought
they?
it was a cool.
Well, I know Fur, and she's not a bad person. She's never
I
done
don't get it.
anybody wrong. She's just trying to get by like everybody
but who
else.
does she? Who is she? Who? Okay, so my question for her, and this is amongst ourselves, but something I wish
Are
you
you
would
in on
actually ask
We're
is
all
who
around
is she
here.
working for?
I don't know, and I won't know.
So, Pierce, here's
Ask.
my question.
Yeah, go.
Did she seem like she wanted to make a deal? Or if you don't give this paper over to her, we will be suffering the consequences? Does she know for sure that we have this paper? Or are we making it pretty obvious by standing here?
So here's what's gonna. Well, from what I know, here's what's gonna happen. If we come back and say we don't have the paper,
she's going to know we're
she's
full
gonna
shit, so
think
we've
we're
been
she's
sitting
gonna
here.
think we're lying.
Okay.
If
So what happens if we don't make the deal?
we don't make the deal,
I've seen a dwarf with his hand on his mace.
they're going to
right?
probably try and subdue us and,
I
and
stepped
search our
back
stuff for
into
the paper.
circle of
If they search us,
Dingly,
they're probably going to find the
Dingly,
portable.
dangly.
So it's even more reason to give them the paper.
I mean, I'm all
Disco.
for giving him the paper. I
Have
know
you
what it
seen
does,
the gold?
You know? Like, I don't
If
I
they
don't
ask
give
for
a shit.
Well,
5,000,
you know what?
We didn't have the.
They'd probably
we
get a
have-
sick
It might. Well, we might be able to do something with this, but
Back in the day.
truthfully, we're not going to be doing anything with it.
Yeah.
Period. All we're going to do is carry it away. Fur won't be able to give her supplier what he or she wants, and then she's failed in her mission. I mean, come on, it's a siege. I mean, everybody's trying to get by and do the best they can. So I'm just trying to kind of do what's right by Fur, and we get
So,
$5,000 out
from
of
what
it.
I'm hearing is if we let them know that we'll give it to them for 7,000, we'll work out.
Now we're talking. I'm back out of it.
I can go back there with that. That's
So,
fine.
Temperance, you don't want to give them this paper.
I just want to make sure that it's nothing bad is going to happen
You okay?
from this.
I have
I have a feeling
never gotten 7,000
there will
gold
be-
pieces for a piece of paper before in my life.
I have a feeling there will be some sort of
Is this something?
confrontation.
Is it something that's
If
going
we-
to help the siege? Is it something that's going to help take it back for the people? What is exactly happening with this piece of paper?
You guys are seriously. We just have to give them the paper.
Is that
I'll
really
try
what
for. I'll try for
We're
7.
about to get 5,000
7,000
gold
and
pieces
I'm-
for a piece of.
Okay, I walk away from the
7,000.
group.
Okay.
I walk away from the group.
So Farine is just kind of standing
Who has
towards
it?
the end of the edge of the light,
Okay.
pretending that she hasn't heard anything of what's happening.
Disco.
I come back and I say,
Don't do it.
so everybody's kind of hung up on the price a little bit. So there's 7 of us. They think 7's fair. Ian? So here's the thing. We have the paper. And we can give it to you. We can give it to you for 7. If you try and take it, I don't want that to happen. You don't want that to happen. So just, if you can do 7, we're in.
Roll persuasion.
With his bardish charm.
Can we give advantage to him somehow? Can we
Tuck the
help
hat
him
in.
out?
Joel just stays in the background like,
Wait.
I use my inspiration.
oh, thank
How my verse. Yeah, I know exactly
Yeah,
how
we
this
use
works. That is a 18.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh.
Don't
Is that-
that's good.
I rolled half.
She's looking at you, and then you see her eyes kind of look at your group, kind of at the other
And
end
raw.
of the light.
My
Kinda going,
Come on, baby!
I'm like ready to attack.
And Jolvis is
And I'm
And
like,
I say, before she answers, I say, of all the things we've been through, you know me, and you know this is probably the best offer I got for you.
You see her, she kind of thinks about it. She looks at you, and the look in her eyes, you feel the relationship that you've had,
Mhm.
and the love that was there, and the deep connections that were, but also the pain. And you can see she's really just thinking about it. And we will let you know what happens in our next session of that one DnD live stream.
so initiative die. Here.
So we're going to take a break. So thank you all for sticking with us as we have started back up for the new year. We're going to take a break and get back into our very next session after a really good dinner of chili and other good fixins that are all associated with that one big game that we're not going to talk about because you didn't want to watch that and we don't want to watch it either.
right here.
So thank you very much for joining us. If you like what you see, please stick around, come back, see our next sessions and that. Watch our previous sessions on Twitch and on YouTube.
Mhm.
If you think it's good enough that other people might like it,
share it.
share it. Exactly.
Exactly.
Share it. Get
Shouts
that
out
word
shit.
out there.
Get it out
Thank
there.
you so much, and we will be back again in about 20 minutes.
All right, sounds good.
Thanks.
Franklin. That's what I'm saying.